Still going. Milk it, milk it, milk it.
At a view to a YT said fire emoji 100 points emoji. At Jenny said you're early and my husband.
I am early. I wasn't expecting this to work as well as it did. Had some issues last night, so I figured I'd go early in case the issues prevented me from going live. Oh, geez, that caught me off guard. Hello, everybody. I gotta say this.
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
At a view to a YT said do you think surfer dude?
Yo, what's going on? Geez, that really caught me off guard. I thought that surf session was gonna be longer than that.
Abchenny said ha 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 ha, isn't it true you try and come early to prepare and then no hiccups?
Yeah, exactly. Let me hit this button.
Dangfangle420 said I'm
There we
early
go.
LOL.
I know why. So there's a whole story behind why I'm early.
At a view to a YT said awesome wave riding.
Thank you. I don't remember that session in particular,
At
but
devils.advocate
I'm sure I
2354 said hey Pete.
had fun out there. Hey, DA, what's
Joni.
going on? Joni, what's
Missed you,
going
hope
on?
you are well.
You guys missed me. It's been, 20 hours since I was live last time.
At the Rhino said much love from Anthony.
What's going on, Anthony? I accidentally hit the camera that I believe I'm on. Yeah, should be over there. And I'm not sure if I'm in the frame because I hit it today and put it back the best I could. This is what happens when you're alone and blind. You just kind of guess. So hopefully I'm in there. You guys can tell me a little bit later. I put the chat down for a second while I get combobulated. Is that a word? You can be discombobulated. Can you be combobulated after the fact? So I started my day extra early today because I feel like I'm going to try and start changing my schedule up to maybe do this more. We'll see if after tonight, if you guys are like completely sick of me or not.
The Blind Surfer Show is brought to you by Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap. Order a mystery box, pump the nozzle, and see if you can determine the scent just by smell. When you're ready to know for sure, peel to reveal. Order today at blindpenguin.com.
Yeah, if you guys are like completely sick of me after today, I'll be like, maybe they only want me 2 days a week. But, Banana's away right now. So I'm keeping myself busy and entertained by hanging out with a bunch of strangers on the internet. That's what I do for fun. And I appreciate you all doing it with me. Last night's numbers on Twitch were crazy. We had like 700 people watch the show. Just going up like super fast. I mean, like 2 months ago, I used to get like a total of 4 people watching on Twitch. So I appreciate the support. And here we go. The nightly thing that I have to do is try and jack this microphone up a little further so I can actually speak into it. I don't know why it syncs every... Oh, last night's tech issues. I figured them both out. It was, one, every time a hype train started, it said it was on level 9. It's not really interesting why that didn't work the way it did, but I got that fixed. So if we get a hype train tonight on Twitch, follow me there, at Pete Gustin, by the way. I got that fixed. But the other one, remember I was trying to, I was all set to go down and do my workout. I was just going to go down to the garage and I was going to do a workout, and I tested it ahead of time. I made sure that it worked. I heard the audio. Everything was fine. And then last night I kept turning on the little receiver that was plugged into the camera. And you all saw it. It would come on for a second and then turn off. And I could feel it. It would go like turn on and go right off. So what happened there was, it was a brand new thing, and out of the box, I've been using it. We did the whole broadcast with me and Banana and Brooks down in the kitchen having our little pizza party, and then I tested it a couple times throughout the day to make sure that it was working. And then last night, I had this feeling. I'm like, it seems like it's not charging. It seems like it's dead. I don't get it. Because you put it in a case and then you charge the case, and the case is supposed to charge the thing. So last night I was live with you guys and I was trying to plug the USB-C cable into it to get it to charge. And I felt all around and I'm like, this thing doesn't even have a USB-C charging port. I guess it just charges in the case. Then I got obsessed. I was just sitting there last night. I was listening to a book, Undying Mercenaries series by B.B. Larson is what I'm listening to right now. And finally, I felt around. There was this tiny little... What's going on?
F41TH84V0 just followed.
I would love to try and pronounce your username, F41VATRZ0. I don't know if that spells anything. Sometimes, numbers look like letters, and if it spells something, cool. Usually I like to try and say the name of the person that's following me on Twitch, but I kind of failed on that one, so I apologize. But I appreciate the follow, and now that you're a follower of mine, you have access to my emojis that you can use all over Twitch. The emojis are I was told last night that there was a good upgrade, especially on the Superdog one and the me with my letter opener one.
Advocate 2354 said saluting face emoji, saluting face emoji.
Saluting face. As you can tell, I do
At
have
Rira
the
4978
Riri's
said
here.
hi DA.
I can't believe you guys are all back like the night after night. I don't know how long I'm going to go for today. So, hold on, let me finish that story. I do this to myself all the time. I get sidetracked 'cause I have 85,000 things in my head at any given moment. So I find this tiny little piece of like tape on the stupid thing, and I've been feeling it for like an hour. I'm talking about the microphone receiver that didn't work last night, and so I'm like, oh my god, like it just felt like it was an LCD screen. It felt like smooth, plastic. And then I got my fingernail underneath it. I peeled to reveal that there was a USB-C charging port under there. So every time I was putting that microphone into the case and thinking it was going to get charged, it was prevented from getting charged by the stupid piece of tape on it. And I feel like, I don't know, it's such a small piece of tape. And I do wonder, like, if I had perfect eyesight, if I would have seen that, like, right off the bat. I mean, for the life of me, I could not find out how to charge that thing. But you guys stuck with me last night, and I did get a different microphone setup working, and I went back and listened to it today. I will say this. So when I'm not here, like when I'm here, I have control of this button.
Asks Riri, you make it through flooding okay?
And there's flooding where Riri is? That sucks.
At Jason Helms said, I'm the guy your mom.
You're the guy, my mom? Okay, cool. So yeah, when I'm here, I can quickly turn the chat up and down, up and down. Last night during my workout routine, which I still can't believe the numbers we did on Twitch. Keep on following over there, by the way. If we get, I think 16 more followers, I hit another goal milestone tonight, which would be cool. At Pete Gustin on Twitch. So this, I keep doing this to myself. This morning, I decided if I'm going to do this more often, I can't do my workout, then do the show, then take a shower, then do my evening reads, because then I'll be working from like 6 until 8. I'm talking like a 14-hour day. And like, I'm down for it because most of my work I enjoy. Like, I enjoy doing voice acting. I enjoy my workouts. I enjoy doing the show. I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't. But I also, I'm married. Oh, even though I forgot my ring. That looks bad. Banana's out of town, and I forgot my ring. I'm going to sidetrack myself again. 2 nights ago, I'm doing dishes, and the ring that I have is pretty big on my finger. You have to take my word for it because I'm not wearing it right now. And I always take it off when I'm doing anything wet. So washing dishes, taking a shower, doing anything in the pool, because it just like slides right off. It's not the greatest fit in the world. And what was it, like Tuesday night, I'm doing some dishes and I feel it slide off and I hear it go thunk and it hits the sink, and I could hear it like spinning around. I'm like, no way, it's actually rolling around. And I knew it was going to like hit and I'm like, oh my God, please don't go in the sink. I don't have to try and fish that thing out. I don't want to have to do a plumbing project while Banana's away. And I just reached out at the last second and the thing went funk right into my hand. I was like, oh, thank God. But I got to remember to take that thing off whenever I'm doing anything that's going to get my hands even remotely wet, because that thing just slides right off.
And had to push back a second cutting of hay.
That sounds like the cutting of hay. I can come into
Sarah Cam 7808 said, hey y'all.
Hey y'all. I can come into the second half of a...
Mr. Chicken 772 said, hey.
What up, Mr. Chicken? Are you sad that Sam the Chicken is no longer here?
At Joni BC said, internet friends, I will absolutely throw you in timeout if you spam, if you monopolize comments,
look at that,
if you swear, or if you're way off topic.
Joni laying down the rules. People get off topic a lot.
Shark Flamingo said he may have text-to-speech for the TikTok chat.
I have text-to-speech for all the chats.
Danfangle 420 said, hey Sarah.
I got thrown off TikTok last night. It was, I don't even know what I said. I didn't get a reason as to why. At the very end of the show last night, I went and checked all the stats, and like I said, had like the biggest night ever on Twitch. Well, we've had 2 like ridiculous nights when they put us on the homepage, but it was like an organic night last night. 740 people I think watched. We had 2,300 on YouTube vertical, a couple hundred on YouTube horizontal, and then I had like 700 on TikTok. But I got thrown off after like an hour, and the thing went for, how long were we on last night? It was like 2.5 hours, and they threw me off as usual. There's always some There's always some violation. They're like, violation, you're out of here. And then Facebook. I'm also on Facebook. There is such a thing as Facebook Live, and I am on it. We had a couple 100 people over there. So like I was saying, as I keep continuing to distract myself, I decided if I'm going to try and do this more, we'll check the numbers tonight and over the next couple days. If you guys get sick of me or if you enjoy it, I can't do a 14-hour day and never see Banana and never spend any time with my puppies. So what I did is I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock, and that's when I did my workout. So I got in there at like 5:15 in the morning, and then I was done around 6:15. I came up here and did my vocal warm-ups, and it was I haven't worked out in the morning. I'm usually an evening worker-outer, and I usually, as you saw last night, I usually drink my energy drink right before the workout. And oh God, please don't be work. I know I started this technically on work hours. Oh no, it's someone who ordered a Blind Penguin frothing hand soap mystery box. Your box is on the way. It just got picked up by the United States Postal Service here at the house. Don't forget, you can get your Blind Penguin frothing hand soap at blindpenguin.com. And if you're watching on YouTube horizontal, you can actually click on the little product links at the bottom. Hey, during one of these, I kind of wanted to see if I could. I wonder, would you guys be bored if I tried to see if I could add product links while I was doing the show? I might try that because it seems like you guys enjoy watching me struggle with technology from time to time. But yeah, the 5 o'clock workout, like I did not want to put energy drink into my belly at 5:15 in the morning. That felt like a lot. So it was the first time I did a workout without any energy drink at all. And I mean, it was kind of exhausting, but it was kind of nice. If you're a morning workout person, like, do you like it? Does it set your day off good? I do feel like I kind of got into the booth with like a little extra energy, but then noon rolled around and I've been awake since 5, doing a workout since 5:15. I'm like, whew, this is kind of a long day. So I tried. I think I'll try it for the next few days and see if doing the morning workout routine allows me to do this as well. Let me see if the text lady is working.
Shark Flamingo said a morning workout gives you a nice pump for the day.
It does, for the most part. I do. It did make the day seem kind of long. I'm kind of curious. Like if I go to my own channel here, and I'm going to use text to speech.
BC said, "Do whatever you want, Pete."
I'm going to navigate over to my channel. It's my show.
We're just along for the ride.
I'm going to the U tab.
At devils.advocate2354 said the crash.
Back.
Double
Hey, there you go.
Said you have to
Primarch
eat
Shadow
constantly
Reaper
through the
just
day, though, to
followed.
keep up your
Thanks,
energy
Shadow
levels
Reaper.
then.
I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow.
Mark Shadow Reaper just followed.
Appreciate that. Your videos.
Mark Shadow Reaper just followed.
Oh, Deborah Mark Shadow Reaper. I missed the first half of it while I was
At
listening to my text-to-speech.
devils.advocate2354 said, "Gotta time your fuel breaks and make sure they're good ones."
All right, live. Oh, that's right. Well, action menu. I think I can edit it. It's asking me if I want to download the video that I'm doing right now. I don't think that's possible. I could play it next. Or share it. Or wait, I can edit it. Hey, I can edit it. I'm going to edit the video that I'm doing right now as I'm doing it. That's crazy. Hey, Blind Penguin Sock. Number 1. Select product. Selected. And select box 3.
Kimbao14 said, "My body doesn't
Done.
like to tell me if I'm hungry
And then-
sometimes, so I often go on how
How do I
tired
sa-
I am."
Save changes. I think
At
I did
Underground
it.
Records
Hopefully I didn't just
616
knock
said
myself.
he-
Hopefully I didn't just knock myself off the internet, but I think I actually just added my Blind Penguin mystery boxes to the YouTube vertical. I seem to get more
It's
people.
the trend one just followed.
What up? It's the trend one. I appreciate the follow. I wonder why that one didn't make the big fun noise. It's the trend one. So Tuesday night, I had
Danfangle420 said, "I think about food more than I eat, lol."
Lola,
At Lilbrog said, "No way, you're my hero, Mr. Blind Guy."
Mr. Blind Guy. You can call me Pete. It's
Devlo
okay.
Dusbin said, "I'm the same
Whoa.
way, get up at 9 a.m. eat at 6 p.m.
Yeah, well, that's a long. You go.
Sarah Cam
8 hours, 9 hours
said,
without
"I'll
eating?
be back, y'all have to finish making dinner."
Sarah, I thought you weren't even here tonight.
At Aaron Titkemeyer said, "Love you, man."
Thanks, Aaron Titkemeyer. Love you back. I appreciate
At
it.
Underground Records 616 said, "I love your videos."
Thank you, Underground Records. Not Underground Records 1 or 5,
Kimbao14
but
said, "See you,
616.
Sarah."
Sarah's always popping in and out, which I appreciate.
Edgetabor8213 said hi.
A lot of new voices in here tonight. That's kind of cool to hear.
Edgetabor8213 said hi.
Hi, what's going on? I'm going to be.
Johnny BC said DA. I'm floating between chat rooms.
I'm going to be hanging out with you guys tonight. DA, Devil's Advocate, is a mod on YouTube, and Dank Mafangle, also known as Dank MF Angel, is a mod over on Twitch, which is where most of the chatting has been going on lately. If you're trying to chat and interact with people, sometimes I put the whole thing up on the screen. Like if I press that button right there.
7808 says, see ya, Kinbo, but I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Listening in.
So the
Tabber 8213 says, my name is CJ.
Okay, that makes
sense. Coach says good mods are a wonderful gift.
Little easier to say, CJ. Thank you for following along tonight. So yeah, I can put the chat up on the screen. What I'm curious about is, because I can't see what's up there.
616 says, what kind of music do you like?
Why everybody, like every night people ask that. People are very interested in my musical choices. I'm curious as to whether or not the message that's getting read out loud in my
At
ear
911 was bad. That's fact says what's up.
Is the one that's on the screen.
Says howdy Pete.
Howdy, what's going on?
Angel 420 says the mods talk all the time outside of the show. We are all friends.
That's cool. It's good that you guys all made friends.
8349 says I love you and I love your videos.
Well, that's good. I appreciate that.
Says
love you back.
Angle is the best.
I love anybody for
Chattereeper says I doth had seen 9 clips and twas interested. Thou
following
can call me
my nonsense. I reminded myself of something I was going to say from last night. It'll pop into my head. Everything just pops into my head and pops out of my head. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So, yeah, I was halfway through saying it, and I started talking about something else. But last night's show, where I had less control over turning the chat off and on, I started listening back to it today, and I'm used to listening to, hey, there's something exciting happening.
Lola Tupples gifted a tier 1 subscription to the Prime Our Shadow Reaper.
There you go. Look at that. The Prime Our Shadow Reaper. You just got a free subscription to my channel from Lola Tupaws, the most generous person on planet Earth. And by the way, Lola Tupaws, one of your comments is going to be a cornerstone / key part of a video that I am posting on YouTube on Sunday, and then it's going to be on Instagram and Facebook on Monday. But it was something that I was doing last night. I was with Skylar at the time, and there were a bunch of messages that came in, and I intentionally pulled your name out and put it into the short because I appreciate all of your generosity, being so awesome, helping to build this community. Subscribers on Twitch get to watch this thing completely commercial free, though you should know that because I'm trying to build the community, and honestly, the amount of money they give you from ad revenue is pretty not much. So I have the lowest amount of commercials on Twitch that they will allow you to do, which is 3 minutes an hour. But a subscription, if you get one yourself, or if, like Lola just gifted them, it allows you to watch it completely commercial free. I'm going to finish my thought, I swear to God. So I was listening back to the show last night because I wanted to double check the quality of the microphone that I kind of switched to midstream, and the robot voice was running throughout
Adotsari 2664 said, hi Pete,
hi.
Keep Clam and Sharon. You are amazing.
I don't know what keep clam and Sharon
I hope you
means.
keep redefining what it means to be blind and to challenge everything.
I do my best. People still don't seem to get it sometimes.
At 9/11 was bad, that's facts. Said say coming to theaters this summer. I'm movie voice.
I mean, you have to pay me to do that. That's part of my job. If you want to send me my union rate, I'll be happy to do it for you. And then you can tell me what movie it's for. But listening to listening to the chat the whole night last night, like I can't believe the numbers are so high. I feel like if I was a regular viewer, it might have driven me crazy. I mean, we were all listening to it at the same time. But I feel like it must start to get a little maddening for you guys. Like I'm used to robot voices going on, but you'd have to tell me, like, would you rather? Because I can do the show with just like AirPods in, and I can listen to the messages in just one ear so you don't hear them. Though I do feel like that would lend itself to me having like awkward pauses, and you'd be like, did he seize? Did he seize now? Why did it look like he seized? Because I'd constantly be stopping and listening to things. But I don't know what's better, like me pausing and listening to some chats, or you having to listen to the robot voice like all night. It was
Dangfangle 420 said you are at 470 LOL.
470? 470 what?
Lola Tupples just cheered 200 bits.
Thanks, Lola.
We were all engaged with each other while you were responding to us in real time.
That's so weird.
It is more engaging to the viewer, but it would probably drive you insane.
It's so crazy that like you guys are talking to each other, I'm talking to you, the voices are going on at the same time. Like that just seems like an awful lot going on. That's how you get your message. You can
At
guarantee.
Underground Records 616 asks, can you do a commercial?
I mean, I do commercials all day. I did like 100 of them today. Today was a big commercial day for some reason. Did less promos today and more commercials. I don't know if Dank MF Angel was talking to me or not, but he said I'm at 470. I don't know what 470, like, is there 470 people watching on Twitch? That seems highly unlikely. I can try and navigate over there, and this is, the slow world of text to speech. Twitch. I could put you guys up.
Who doesn't like Ray Charles?
Everybody likes Ray Charles. Oop, another one coming in.
At Joni
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits. I have another Twitch streamer receiving your mystery box.
Ooh.
She will be opening it on her stream. I will clip
fun.
it and send it to you.
Cool.
Also, Dank was talking about me gifting 470 subs.
Oh my God. Are you at that many now? That's a that is a massive number of things to give. What? Oh no. I think I just opened the I just opened Surf. Oh, I see what I don't see what happened. I know what happened. I think I know what this is.
Lola Topors gifted a tier 1 subscription to Mr. Chicken 772.
Good for you, Mr. Chicken. Now you can watch commercial free as well. And you can use my fun emojis anywhere you go in the emoji picker. It should be right there now that you're subscribed, or you can type in Pete G1 and you can see the cool emojis. I'm trying to go to my stream manager on Twitch. Wait, I've been on for 22 minutes already. 16. There's 16 people there. I mean, that's better than 0, but we can get that up. Come on over to Twitch and chat with all the fun people on Twitch at Pete Gustin.
Smiling Live.
I think it's, I mean, I guess you
Kimball
guys
14 said last night's stream was cool hearing everyone talking. It felt like one big community.
It did, but didn't it feel like it was like a little bit of an
2664 said autocorrect.
ADD.
Oh no, it was supposed to say keep calm and surf on.
Oh, keep calm. What's that? A World War II Winston Churchill
At
reference?
SS Sinking 8083 said my family, we love you.
Oh, a whole family loves me. Look at that. I can appeal to
At Neighborhood of
multi-generational
Monkeys
families.
said
That's
no,
cool.
leave the voice on.
The whole time. See, I can't, like, I need to.
Adam1CGM1NG said hi Pete.
Hi. Like, I need to finish a thought every once in a while, too, you know.
Depromark Shadow Reaper said I believe it is fine. It gives you a unique feel.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm just sensitive to it.
420 said Lola's gifted subs are at 470.
Is it really that high? Lola's, I mean, if this channel ever has any success over on Twitch, which I really hope it does, I feel like the interactivity over there is super cool. And it's like, I know someone sitting there on YouTube right now being like, I don't want to open another app, but the community and the engagement level, I feel like people on Twitch are just kind of like more together and they stick around for longer. YouTube Shorts give me good numbers, but people are like in, out. They're like, hey, it's that guy that does YouTube Shorts. And then when I keep talking for more than like 60 seconds, they're like, why is he still talking? I thought this was a short. It's funny, the show does show up on the YouTube Shorts feed, which I feel like has definitely got to confuse some people. Last night, I'll tell you this story and then I'll put the chat back up. No, it wasn't last night. Tuesday night, I go out to the park and I go walk both of my doggies. Now, this is something I do all the time, and I literally know it step by step, turn by turn. I don't take my blind guy cane. I don't need any help. I can do it. I know the routine. But as I'm turning into the park, I kind of heard someone coming, and then we bumped elbows. And I didn't want the person to misconstrue what I was doing, because I don't have the blind guy cane. Steve's not wearing a service dog vest because it's not really a service dog. Like, there was nothing to indicate that I was blind. So I told the person, like, oh, hey, sorry about that. I'm blind. I didn't see you. And they immediately grabbed me again, which startled the crap out of me. And he goes, oh, do you need some help? And I'm like, no, I live right around here and I'm just walking the dogs. And the person had been walking towards me and I was walking into the park and he turns around and starts walking with me and starts holding my elbow. And he's like, no, let me take you through the park. I don't mind helping. And I was like, I'm good. I appreciate it. And at that point, I couldn't tell if I was like being helped or being kidnapped, because he was really guiding me and he was kind of taking me on a portion of I always walk on the left of the path, and the dogs walk on the right, and Skylar is the one that kind of leads the way. It's all I do the same exact thing. And this person was guiding me in a different way because there was like two of us and two dogs, and like I couldn't feel the pavement the way that I normally do. And I was starting to get a little disconcerted, discombobulated, confused. And I was like, I'm good if you don't mind letting go. And he's like, oh, I don't think it's a problem at all. I'm happy to do it. I don't have to be home for a while. He's like, I don't have to be home for a while. I'm just out for a walk and can help you around here. And he like wouldn't take the hint. And people ask me all the time, they're like, how do you help a blind person if you see them out in the wild? And I always say, you just got to listen to what they want. And like if someone's at your house and you're serving them dinner and you're like forcing seconds on them, like, no, have another meal. Like, that's just mildly like, they're probably not going to eat it. You're probably going to waste it. And there's certain etiquette in that circumstance. But if a blind person is telling you, let go of me, stop helping, you got to listen to them. And because what I do, I walk through the whole park once, and then I double back. I do the whole thing in reverse. Then I go through it again, and I cut through the middle. And again, Skylar knows this whole routine, and she can guide me. I could even do it without Skylar because I've done it so many times. And this guy, I told him I said to him, I'm going to turn around at the end. And there's a point at which that I always know that I'm at, that I turn around at. And he turned me around right then. And I was now I do need your stupid help because you got me so confused. But I finally got my direction orientation. I kind of figured out where I was on the way back. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for the help. And he like thought he was the most, he like wanted like an award, like a Good Samaritan award. He's like, always happy to help out. No big deal. I was going to do a different walk, but I was happy to stay in here with you and help you out. And I'm like, you didn't help. You just kind of took me hostage. Like, it was not a great way to help a blind person. That's what happened to me on Tuesday. Oh no, now I'm getting a message, which means. Oh, okay. When I start getting messages, I start to freak out because last night I lost all of my audio, which it happens way more than I'd like.
Lola Topors just cheered 200 bits.
Hey, Lola.
Pete, your audience is most likely ADHD, and so the voices help us neurodivergent folks something to focus on while you're giving a thought to finish. Lol.
I appreciate that. I do because also I like to clip this stuff and turn it into shorts sometimes. And I was noticing that last night. I was trying to go through the show from last night, and I'm like, oh my god, it's two voices going the entire time. Here, I'll put you guys back
Lala
up.
Twapas said, Pete, your audience is most likely
Hey,
ADHD,
she's
so the voices help us neurodivergent folks something to focus on while you're giving a thought to
Getting
finish. LOL.
2 times her buck on that one because this.
At Joni BC said Pete doesn't do impressions.
No, I don't do impressions. People can try and do impressions of me if they want.
Kim.14 said Lola is carrying the sub count. LOL.
Yeah, man, 470 subs.
At Bcruzita said hi.
Said hi. What's going on?
At ELPUERC Odella MUERT said you said hi 3 times Foxy.
That is quite the username you've got there. And yeah, you don't need
At
to say
that
hi 3
03
times.
Dodge Dakota said, how are you? I have been subbed to you for a long time.
Well, that's cool. I appreciate that.
At ELPUERC Odella MUERT said, calm down.
Yeah, somebody calm down over there. Or someone's going to come and get
420
you.
said it's what she does. LOL.
Yeah, I mean, she what she does is be like crazy generous. So my hat, the hat that I surf with, this obviously isn't it because it's brand new. You can tell there's a sticker on it. I don't know, man. Like, it's a pain in the butt to make the thing, and I keep losing it. I'm like on my 6th one, and these hats are expensive because I made a short run of them. You can hopefully see it's got the Find a Way logo on it, and it's stitched in there. And what I do to make sure that I don't lose the hat, people ask all the time, they're like, how do you not lose your hat when you're surfing? It's because I don't just like throw it on my head and hope for the best. What I do is I put a leash on the back of it. And in all of my videos where I'm out and about in the world, like where I'm down at the beach and surfing with Nisha, you'll always see some little piece of rope around my neck. It's actually paracord. And I think I forget, it's like either green or yellow. And what I do is I clip my glasses to the necklace that I wear, and I clip the hat. But I think a lot of times when I get out of the water, I put my hat up on top of the car of the person I'm with, whether it's Nisha or Brooks. And then because I can't just quickly look up there and see if it's there, I forget, and then they drive away, and there's this like really jacked up hat that I keep losing, and I'm gonna make another one with you guys. I'm gonna be multitasking tonight.
At
So
Sloth Sniper 21 said yes he is.
yes, I am. What is it? I am what?
At Marbo.lee said I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy to be seen. I wish I could see me.
At
Handsome
ASAP Bands
guy.
23 Gaming Channel said hi.
Hi, what's going on? So this is the
At
leash.
Too Blatant said yeah, it's weird that you can't watch YD Shorts live as its own tab. You just have to scroll through shorts till you get a live.
Isn't that I don't really understand that. I don't get how that
Angel 3
works.
Fries said weird.
What up, Angel 3 Fries? So what I'm doing is I'm slipping the
Kimba14
leash
said that's so creepy.
on the back of it, and then I got to figure out. I forget how I wear it. I think,
Dangfangle420 said I wouldn't like that.
I think I wear it like this with one overlapping.
At Too Blatant said not tab, I mean a separate page of the site.
I mean,
At Excluded
Siracum 7808 just
Siracum.
cheered 200 bits.
thanks, Siracum.
Family and I had fun with the frothing hand soap tonight.
Nice. That's super fun. Appreciate that. Hey,
Hype train started.
ooh, all right. I have to get back to this in a minute because we just started a hype train, which means I've got to grab my voiceover microphone. I think these things last like 3 minutes or something like that. When we start a hype train, it's over on Twitch. We gotta get the fancy voiceover microphone going. Oh no, I didn't turn it on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I forgot to. All right, we're gonna have to do it without the fancy, but we're gonna do it with the. We're gonna do it with this. I'm gonna use my voiceover voice, and there's a button that's out of my reach that's making it so I can't turn it on. That's annoying. I always forget one thing. But since the hype train is going on, we will fire off some music. Here we go. The hype train is happening. Man, I missed my other microphone. But we're going to do the hype train together this time. I will put on the text-to-speech over here. And
At Saracam 7808 says hey my loves in horizontal.
hey, my loves in horizontal, we are doing a hype train over on Twitch. It's just a level 1 hype train. Actually, we're at level 0 right now, which isn't really all that huge. But if you start
Rolapa
doing
says the hype
stuff,
train is on here. When we get to a certain level we get emojis.
yes, you get emojis. You get other fun little benefit things. And cool stuff happens. The community grows.
At Johnny
Pete gets
BC says he
excited.
uses text to speech to hear the comments.
I do use text-to-speech
At
to
James
hear the
Ryder
comments.
DZ3RL says hi.
Hi. And I sometimes just repeat
Bimbo
back the
14
comments
says
that I hear.
basically if multiple people give bits it actives. If you participate by using 100 or more bits you get an emote at the end.
That is true.
Tiny Gamer 0 says are you scared of the dark?
Tiny gamer. I'm scared of
At
being
Joni BC says
in the
hey
dark. I don't want to be in the
At
dark
Sarah Cam
forever.
7808
That would be
says,
scary.
"Hey, my loves in vertical."
Ooh! Let's see what that one is.
At Joni
Lola
BC says, hey,
Tupples
Sarah.
gifted a tier 1 subscription to tiny_gamer0.
Tiny gamer. Welcome to being a subscriber to @PeteGustin on Twitch. You just got a subscription from the most generous person who has ever come across my channel. Her name is Lola Tupaws, and she's the reason that basically every hype train
Phones and I like to
starts.
swap between them, so
So-
I just use a switch instead of unplugging things.
I
Angel
don't
3
know
Fry
about
says
this.
welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, welcome
At
to the
Sarah Cam
party.
7808 says where do you want me to be, Joni?
We are having a
Chattery
party.
says I just have to leave for now. Have
Oh
a great
no,
night.
don't leave.
At Surge
I will
says
miss
the
you.
laptop is so generous. It's amazing. Over 300 gifts.
Lola Tupples just cheered 200 bits.
Thank you, Lola.
What you can't see in chat is this message pops up when I gift subs. Lola Tupples gifted a tier 1 sub to tiny_gamer0. They've
Wait.
given 471 gift subs in the channel.
It doesn't read that part. Yeah, it tells me, oh, so everybody else can see. Ah, that's how everybody knows that you're like a maniac gifter, because it actually says how many you gift at a time. I can't believe I forgot to turn on my favorite microphone. It requires phantom power, and I forgot to turn it on. That was dumb on my part. Yeah, I guess, I mean, if it was reading the whole thing every time, it might be a little long, but that's how everybody knows. So yes, that is a crazy amount of subscriptions to have given out, and appreciate you so much. I think I might have, I think the hype train ended at level 0 or level 1 there, but you know, that's because Lola's carrying it all by herself. You guys got to do stuff too, you know. Head on over to Twitch @PeteGustin, and you don't have to gift stuff either. You can just like chat and drop emojis and stuff, and that counts towards the hype train. So let's see, is this too tight? No, that would be good. I don't want to, because when I'm surfing with it, it can't be too loose because then it'll just fall off my head. So what I'm doing, I'm remaking a hat that I've now made like 5 effing times because I keep leaving it at the beach. And I feel like someone should, in this area, I feel like someone in this area should know what this hat is by now. And maybe they do. Maybe like, haha, I got the Blind Surfer's hat. But then, so I got the leash on it. And the reason I say I have
Kimbow14 said I have at minimum 2 songs in my head at once plus a million thoughts.
Yeah, it makes it hard to, I don't usually have that much going on in my head, but the voices in my head are making it a little hard. And by the voices.
At Amy Jones 2320 said, hey Pete.
Yo. By the voices in my head, I mean you guys.
Sarah Cam 7808 said exactly Kinbow.
So in order.
Depramark Shadow Reaper asks at Sarah Cam 7808 they do?
They do. I wonder what they do.
Bogart the Great One said hey Sarawak.
Sarawak. Oh, yeah, it's really funny.
At Too Blatant said yeah, people need to realize the blind aren't helpless.
This is true. I'm not helpless. I'm actually a really good surfer. It's really funny when that robot reads out Sarah's name, it says Sarah Cam, and when she does when she cheers on Twitch, it says Sarakam, which is kind of funny. It's a different sounding name. Hey, there you go. This is a super chat. First one of the night.
At Made Jab Brown 3983 tip $9.99 through super chat.
Thanks, Mateo.
Listening on my way home from work. I'll hop in the chat soon.
I appreciate that. Also, I am aware, I think it was like last night. God, all the days are running. Because all I've done, especially today, I woke up early, worked out super early. Then I worked and did voiceovers all day. Now I'm here. What's up?
Lola Topors gifted a tier 1 subscription to Tharinum.
Nice. Tharinum. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to your commercial-free experience on the Pete Gustin Blind Surfer Show, which of course is brought to you by...
Blind Surfer Show is brought to you by Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap. Order a mystery box, pump the nozzle, and see if you can determine the scent just by smell. When you're ready to know for sure, peel to reveal. Order today at blindpenguin.com.
I've not been promoting it. I haven't put out any more shorts about that for the past couple of days because Banana made a bunch of boxes before she left, but I was afraid if we kept selling them at the rate we were selling them when I was promoting that we would run out before she gets back, and she's not coming back till next Thursday. So if you guys are trying to grab boxes, I mean, I would do it like way sooner than later. I've got a stack of them down on the dining room table that are ready to go. But I might run out before she gets back. What I'm doing here, so blindpenguin.com is where you can get those. I mean, I don't need to do a whole ad for it right now. You guys know what it is. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a zip tie on the back of the snapback of the hat. And the reason for that is there is a lot of force on you when you are underneath the water. And the only time I would ever lose my hat is when I'm underneath the water. It's not like it's going to just go flying off my head while I'm, surfing. So what I do is I zip tie the snapback in 2 different places, and that way the hat won't come unsnapped in the back. That happened to me. It's you learn stuff as you go. Like in the very early times, I didn't do the zip tie thing, and I had my hat made with the leash on it, and I wiped out and I was underneath the water and I felt my hat go off my head. I'm like, where the hell did it go? I was like, how could I have possibly lost my hat? It was supposed to be a leash to me. And the reason I lost it is because this part just opened up. So I'm going to put 2 different zip ties on the back.
808 said, hey, my loves in horizontal.
That startled me. Hello, my
Lala
loves.
Twapas said the hype train is on here. When we get to a certain level, we get emojis.
What? I feel like that was a while ago. Maybe
At Joni BC said Pete uses text-to-speech to hear the comments.
Wait, is that one that far behind? Do I have to switch to that one? So that one reads slower than the one that I just put up. And so it starts to fall like way, way, way far behind.
At Facts 10 says find out negativity.
I don't know what that was. What about the negativity? There should be no...
Sino Arts VA says, hey there Pete VO question I'm starting out and I want to try out for professional gigs. Where should I start?
Everybody asks that.
14 says see ya chicken.
I mean, you don't, it's not like you're like, hey, I'm a voiceover guy and now I'm going to, it's you just got to build a resume. You got to, there's like nowhere to go. Like you just start contacting companies or organizations or places that need voiceovers, like listen to your local radio stations or something and see if if you feel like you could do a voiceover for a local advertiser, I mean, there's pay to play websites. Like if you want to do it kind of the dummy way, you can go to voice123.com or voices.com, and then you have to pay, I forget what it is, like $400 or $500 a year, and they give you auditions, and they are real jobs. They're real jobs, but it's a total cattle call. It's like you and 500 other people auditioning for the same thing. I mean, I put all this together for a reason because it's long and complicated. I would suggest going to voiceuniversity.com, and I know you have to pay for it. It's a website that a company helped me put together, but I put all the information about getting into voice acting at voiceuniversity.com. So what I do is I take
At America 1776 says, "Can I get a hello from Pete? You're
Yeah,
an inspiration and you should be a motivational speaker."
Oh, well, I'm not busy enough, huh? So I clip off the
Tiny
end.
Gamer Zero says, "How can you tell if water is hot or cold?"
I've heard that whole thing before. Like they say that you can't feel water. So I clip off one of the zip ties, but sometimes one zip tie isn't enough because I think people underestimate the force of water. Like when you're ducking beneath a wave as you're trying to get out there, or if you wipe out and you get buried, the amount of water that lands on your head and buries you is quite a bit. I've been like in the process of duck diving before, and the wave just kind of catches me at a funny spot, and it just like crashes down on my back, and I'm like, oh my God, like that was so much force. Like I feel like it's gonna snap you in half sometimes. Well, I'm trying to do this so that I can have I don't want the thing pointing into the back of my head, so I'm trying to figure out which way I should angle it so that it doesn't point into the back of my head.
Lolatwapa says, "Absurd Sage."
Lolatapause just cheered 200 bits.
Thank you, Lola.
Absurd Sage, cheer 100 at Lolatapause. What inspires your fondness and generosity towards our lovely Pete here?
Good question.
Replying to @Absurd Sage at Lolatapause. What inspires your fondness and generosity towards our lovely Pete here? Lolatapause, it's really selfish of me. I like his content and want to see him do well to make more content.
I mean, that is pretty selfish of you. How dare you try and inspire me to make more content for other people? I mean, I will tell you, I've kind of taken the whole doing lives thing as a bit of a challenge to myself. And as you guys probably know by now, I do like me a challenge. I like making things as difficult as possible on myself. I just I found myself almost quitting social media at the end of last year because I was getting mildly bored, to be honest.
Lolatapause just cheered 200 bits. Sorry for the repeat. I tried to edit, but Twitch isn't happy when you scroll up in the chat box.
I figured it out. I knew what you meant. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was getting a little bored at the end of last year, like just only doing shorts, and I just felt like there was more conversations I wanted to have, more people I wanted to interact with, and Brooks he's a big Twitch guy. He's the one that kind of got me interested in trying to do lives more. It was a little disheartening. I mean, we did these things. I'm like in my second year of doing these now, but like really, really going at it right now. Going at it. You know what I mean, though. But for the first year, I was only getting like 1, 2, or 3 people on Twitch. And the YouTube, the way that YouTube feeds you the shorts is like, people just see it on the shorts feed and they're like, oh, that's cool. And then they like rarely come back the next week. It doesn't encourage people to come back. It doesn't give notifications on the shorts. So trying to grow this whole thing on Twitch, yeah, it can get a little...
Lolatapause just cheered 200 bits. When you open my blind guy gifts, can you please feed Skylar and Steve on live?
So Nisha is actually we're going to go surfing tomorrow. My shoulder, depending. Hey, that's a super chat.
Atungus just followed.
Oh, that's a follow, I mean. Atungus, thank you. I appreciate the follow, Atungus, over there on Twitch, at Pete Gustin. And yes, so I believe my shoulder should hold up for an hour surf session tomorrow. And Nisha's going to take me down to the ocean on the way back. We're going to stop at the UPS store and pick up, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 packages waiting for me. So there's going to be a fair amount of unboxing coming your way. I do them once a week on Saturday. And Lola's kind of given the game away a little bit that there's something in there that I'm not supposed to eat. And, I get you don't want me to eat dog food, but I feel like that's half the fun for people. Will Pete eat dog food or not? There we go. That feels pretty tight. So, all right, when I go surfing tomorrow, watch. I'm gonna go surfing tomorrow, and then Nisha and I are gonna get down to the beach. I'm gonna go, where's my hat? Oh, right. I left it on the couch where I was doing the show last night. Hopefully I can remember to bring it with me. Yeah, that's pretty tight on my
At
head.
Merjiggle 711 says at America 1776 thank you.
Merjiggle.
Lalatwipa says I'm not trying to prank Pete. I just love the pops. Dankmfangel
yeah.
420 says I
she's
didn't
being
I'm
nice.
long away from finishing it.
Mad_honker just cheered 200
What up,
bits.
LT?
I can't stay. I hope you have another great stream.
I also hope that I have a great stream. I feel like LT is, so Mad Honker is LT, and he's over on Twitch as well. He does a show over there, and he was saying that he tries to do it on the nights that I don't do it, which has gotten very difficult now because I do it all the time. I was going to do Saturday and Sunday. I think I'm going to go surfing tomorrow at some point, and then I need to call my parents. I haven't spoken to them in 2 weeks or more because of my life's just been insane. I mean, most of my free time, if I had any free time, has been. I actually have. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I have bottles right here. I have I'm supposed to be when Banana gets back. She wanted me to have a bunch of bottles made. So they come, it's kind of awkward. So they come like this. This is for the Blind Penguin soap. So she pours all the stuff and puts the stickers on. She's like, least you can do is make the bottles, assemble them and have them ready to go. So she wanted at least 100 of them ready to go by the time she got back. And I haven't had time. So I set them up next to the couch. I was like, maybe I can do it while I'm talking to you guys. But yes, I will go to the UPS store tomorrow. Nisha's going to bring me. We got to pick up some Blind Guy Unboxing packages. And unfortunately, I don't know if the person's watching, but someone in that first stretch when on the first day when I messed up the shipping. So I allowed people to buy 3 boxes with the same shipping price at blindpenguin.com. So they paid $6.99 in shipping. I paid $20.97 because I screwed it up. That person, they wrote the wrong zip code for themselves. Now all the packages are coming back to me, and I'm going to have to spend another $20.97 to send it back out to them. I was like, oh man, I took a bath on that one.
Paul Kofoliv just followed.
Paul Kofoliv. I appreciate that. I wonder what Steve and Skylar are yelling at. I will see if someone is at my... No? I get notifications when people come to my front door. The front door should be locked. I think it's locked. Steve knows how to open the doors. Skylar does not because she's yay tall. So yeah, I'm really supposed to be making a whole bunch of these. I find a top, and then I find a bottom, and then I put them together. Do that a few hundred times, and then we can mail out some more stuff. You guys can feel...
Agreed one says Steve should join the stream. He would love the attention.
I got too much stuff on the couch tonight. I could let him in a little bit, but I wanted to make some of these things, and I want him grabbing the bottles and
3983 says thanks, Joni.
Gnawing on them. Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Says hi, Pete.
Hey, John, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Angel 420 says Steve knocks things over, lol.
He does. He's a little bit of a wild puppy. So yeah, I'm making...
Recipes 2 Day says hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Where's the bag? There it is.
Lalatwipa says Steve gaslit Pete last night by being the perfect gent.
I know.
Tiny Gamer Zero says peanut butter.
He just hopped up on the couch and just sat there, and everybody's like, what are you talking about? He's going to knock stuff over. I'm like, yeah, exactly. He's making me look bad.
BC says...
Oops, I hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. Is this another subscription?
Lola Tupors gifted a tier 1 subscription to Recipes today.
Recipes today. Welcome to the @PeteGustin Twitch channel. I appreciate your being here. And now you get a free subscription thanks to the most generous lady I could have... It's a lady. Nobody likes to be called a lady. The most generous person I could have ever imagined coming in here. And Matea, speaking of generous, I know you said you were listening on your way home. I think it was last night. I was halfway through this sentence and I confused myself. But last night I realized that you bought yourself 2 shirts. You got a Blind Surfer Happy Sun hand-drawn shirt, and I think you got a Blind Surfer Find a Way logo shirt.
Recipes today just followed.
Recipes today. I wonder what recipes... I'm trying to figure what that would actually be, because text-to-speech is never quite what the robot thinks it is. I'll never forget the Everything Goose. One of my first heavy duty followers on YouTube Shorts, it used to come up as Thievery Thingus as instead of the Everything Goose. I've realized, and then Saracam instead of Saracam is the way it gets read on Twitch. Yeah, keep on doing that. Keep on following over on Twitch. I appreciate that. At Pete Gustin on Twitch. And then Steve's head comes up, and your name gets read out loud.
That's funny.
And I'm just sitting here making bottles. At some point, this room is so hot. At some point,
At 6419 says good evening.
good evening. You know what? So I don't lose my hat.
At Carlfreda 7683 says IQ can see this, but I love your vids.
I didn't see it. That's, one of the drawbacks to being blind. Can't see your messages, but I did hear it. So that mission accomplished. You don't have to see the messages to know what they say. Oh, so recipes is Riri?
420 says it's been way too hot here.
Yeah, it's been.
Says LOL, yeah, he says my name reminds him of the 1920s, so he calls me Toots. Kimbo 14 says if I order the soap today, do y'all think it will be here before around August 15th? I'm within the U.S.
Yeah, the soaps
says lol.
Before August 15th.
6419 says LeMayo.
I mean, if you order it before we run out of stock, which if you do it in the next couple days, I think Matea and Sarah got theirs like in 3 days. I have heard that there's been delays with the USPS for a number of reasons, but those got there really fast. But yeah, if you want to put in an order, go to blindpenguin.com. And I think we have the most. Oh yeah, we have enough boxes. We have box 1, box 2, and box 3. Right now, I think I have the most of box 3. We actually started to run out of some of the ingredients, believe it or not, that I used to make the scents. And I was like, I did not anticipate this. And I was trying desperately today to find another like wholesaler where I could get the ingredients. I'm like, oh my God, I was not anticipating running out of this stuff. I feel like I should go downstairs and bring the hat down there, maybe even pack up for tomorrow. I feel like I just need to get out of this booth for a minute because it's like 8,000 degrees. I wonder if
03 says any advice for starting on TikTok and going live and just posting in general. I'm totally blind. Angel 420 says meanwhile Amazon takes a week to deliver my stuff lol.
I get Amazon like within.
Run 3983 says Reese Peace today. Can't find my old sun shirt.
Sorry about that. Amazon brings me stuff super fast, which is why I was kind of disappointed. I ordered a new tripod for the because last night I was told when I put the camera down on my my counter as I was having my drumstick last night, and I was told that my head kept getting cut out every time I stood up. So I went on Amazon and I bought a heavy duty quick release tripod that I was going to mount the camera on. And they said, I picked it. It was like $15 more than the other one that I was looking at, but it said it was going to arrive today, Friday. And then I went and did the tracking today, and it's like arriving tomorrow on Saturday. I'm like, no, that sucks. Don't tell me it's going to arrive on a certain day and then not be able to deliver. Oh, what did I just do? Hit too many buttons. Hold on one second. I screwed up. Someone was trying to message me. Nisha's asking if I want to surf tomorrow at 8 a.m. Absolutely, period. Let's do it, period. I'm doing a live broadcast right now, period. Looking forward to getting out in the water tomorrow, though. So, send. All right, so I will be surfing with Nisha tomorrow pretty early in the morning, or at least we'll start here early in the morning. Yeah, so I was trying to get the new tripod to make my life a little bit easier, and it's coming tomorrow. That other person that was asking about advice for doing stuff on TikTok, I mean, I don't know, just do what interests you. If you're doing social media for any other reason than you enjoy it. I got a party popper emoji from Nisha for our surf session tomorrow. If you're doing it for any other reason, like whether you think you're just like, trying to get popular or trying to get money, or the only reason you should ever do social media is because you enjoy doing it. So if you're having fun, make content. If you're not, don't make content.
14 says
But
I'm indecisive
I
lol.
think I can, even though I don't have that tripod that I wanted, should I try and put the damn camera together again? The one that
Logica says the key to doing any content, do it because you enjoy it. The viewer can tell
Exactly.
when you're unhappy and we are a bother to you.
totally.
Saracom 7808 says I keep telling Nisha she should go host a live show sometime.
Nisha's a busy lady. I don't know if she has time for all that.
Darth Agreed 1 says I'd draw straws to decide.
Let's see. I'm gonna try and bring you guys down to my garage so I can pack
Tiny
up for
Gamer
tomorrow.
0 says yeah bro.
Yeah, bro.
Figlin Husband says let's do it, we want to see the out and about.
Hold on, I'm
Absurd
not going
says
out.
if you're
Just
streaming and having a bad time, odds are it will be a bad stream.
Yeah.
Odds are a huge part of streams.
vibes. I think I feel like I'm having a good time when I'm with you guys. I mean, I am. Like, I think you guys hopefully can tell. All right, so
Cowboy03 says filming the videos and setting everything up. TikTok is not very accessible.
no, it's not, but it's doable. I mean, I'm there right now. I am on TikTok right now as we speak. TikTok and Instagram are both
Tiny
having
Gamer
issues
Zero
with
says
their
colors. John Dossey
accessibility
says,
at
what
the
shows do
moment.
you like?
Right now, this is going to
Johnny
sound
BC says
interesting.
not all areas have Cinemark. Thank you for passing along the information, though.
Right now, I am actually listening to, it's an HBO series called The Pit. Whoa, it startled
Paul
the hell out of me.
Cofall just subscribed with Prime.
Hey, thanks, Paul. I appreciate that. Thanks for causing the boner noise and me riding a banana to appear. That was very, very kind of you. You know, it's been a while since I've heard that noise because it's usually just Lola doing all the gifting of the subscriptions, which is a totally different noise. All right, so I've got this working. Now, where did I do with the camera? Oh, it's in my lap. Put you guys back up. Oh, there's so many things I have to do to make this work. I also have to open up Streamlabs controller so I can have control over the stream.
Dankmfangel 420 says the
Open
boner noise.
Streamlabs controller. I mean, that's half the reason I like that. I like when people subscribe so much because of that noise. All right, it's not going to work again. Stupid thing. It's going to make me have to restart my phone.
Absurd
Dumb
says
thing.
being in your lap after the boner noise is bad timing.
The camera being there. Activate Streamlabs control. Yeah, it literally every time it makes me restart my whole phone.
Cowboy03
Close
says, is
that.
there a way that I can go Facebook and TikTok, Instagram, YouTube live at the same time?
Yep, there is. That's exactly what you're watching right now. That's what I'm doing. You just go to Streamlabs and you sign up for a ultra subscription. If I can't get the Streamlabs controller
2684 says
on.
hi.
Hi, thanks.
Angel 2684 says hi Pete.
Yo.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. Pete, your shorts pop up on my For You page. It's
That's
not
good.
bedtime until I hear you do a blind guy unboxing or some sort of podcast moment. I found you being live because I was scrolling shorts and saw you had a live show. It was the day when you and Brooks were on the front page of Tish.
Oh man, that was we've been featured on the front page twice now, and the first day they gave us like 40,000 people, and then the next time it was like 20,000 people, which is a lot. Oh crap, I can't tell if this is on or not. Hold on. You guys are gonna tell me if you can hear me when I do this. Hold on. I don't think I heard anything. Let me try and open up. Oh, my phone's not on, so I have no control over that. Things are going well so far. Hold on. Let me see if I open the NDI source real quick. Is that camera doing anything, or is it not on? I don't think that's on. Hold on. I gotta listen for a noise. I gotta take one of these earbuds out and see if I can hear the noise. That's off. I want it to be on. So, all right, that's the on noise. Hold on. So much technology. I'm gonna put you guys back up for a second, and there's some noise. Something's working at least.
Tiny Gamer 0 says new huh.
Okay. Open
Dankmfangel
Streamlabs controller.
420 says I know lol. Johnny
Hold on,
BC
I'm
says
trying
we've
to do this
already
whole
covered
thing on
Pete
the
going
fly.
to the movies. No, he won't. He watches at home so he can use audio description.
Yeah, audio description is the bomb.
6419 says, or is there like a limit set up? Bogart the Great One says LOL doing
it worked.
homework.
Okay, all right.
Absage says who are your favorite voice actors?
Me, I'm my
James
favorite
Gardner
voice actor.
PC3RL says I can see.
Hold
Gamer
on.
0 says yes.
Let's see if I can. I'm going to switch to the NDI with you guys. NWI with iPhone. So I should be able to hear you guys. You should be able to hear me. You let me know. And if this is working, then I can head down to the...
420 says I graduated so I don't do homework anymore unless I'm getting paid lol.
We can head down...
At
What was
Pabloman
that
B2B
noise?
says do you like tacos?
Oh, well, I would like...
2407 says that's an interesting looking camera. What does it do?
Well, you'll see.
Blind husband says, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Agar
Can
Kid
you
Reed
guys
one
hear
says
me?
math homework is tough, especially
Because
the higher up
yesterday you
go.
couldn't hear me.
At Peak One Official says you're a good guy. I enjoy your videos.
Somebody tell me if you can
Kimbo
hear me
14
and
says,
see
I got
me,
box too. I'm
and we'll
excited
go
to
on a
get it.
little walk. We'll go
At
on a
James
little walk
Gardner
together
PC3RL says, how is Banana and you?
soon as someone says you can hear
At
me or
Johnny
not.
BC says text-to-speech gets comments from all platforms and only reads random messages.
That is true.
Fangel 420 says, glad I could help Kim.
I mean, I want to just start walking
Tiny
away
Gamer
and then
Zero
have
says,
everybody be
"Bro, that's
like,
third grade level
it's
math."
not on.
At John Duffy says it's working.
All right. Thank you, John.
Kimbo
I
14
appreciate
says we
that.
can hear.
All right. You can
Galacticos
hear.
says 10-4P.
So that is
At
better
James
than
Gardner PC3RL
yesterday.
says sounds good.
All right. Now I'm going to put
Blind
on
husband says we
the
can hear you. Someone else has
following.
to tell you if they can.
There we go. Yeah, there we
At
go.
Zaynahil 2407 says I can hear you.
All right, good.
At
Let's
Sirtsich says at Tiny Gamer 0 diameter 18 x
Let me,
3.141592653589
why are we doing
x
math
height
here?
40 equals
let's
cm
turn
squared.
this off. There
Kimbo
we go.
14 says thank you.
Now I'm going to.
At Austin North
Ooh,
5549 says there is
to?
some audio hiss now but can hear and see you.
Oh, you know
At I
what?
haven't a clue what to put says yes. At Ashleach 52 says I can hear and see you. At Justingress 4853 says hi. At Cop 2027 says you. At I haven't a clue what to put says we can hear you. At Joni BC says we can see and hear. At Ririmer 4978 says I can hear you. At James Gardner PZ3RL says I can see you. Dankmfangel 420 says only fair Kim you helped me last night. Recipes 2 day says we can hear you. At Justingress 4853 says why are you? Fiddlin husband says you did the same thing you did yesterday again. At Jenny says now we cannot hear you. At Ririmer 4978 says we can hear you. At Galder 6419 says thanks for answering. I was just thinking it sounds like a nightmare if it just reads every single thing if it's on like one of the massive live stream that gets like 40 comments a second.
No.
The
I
Glenn
should
husband says
I
we
should have
lost
gotten you guys
buddy.
back on now. I know. You
Kimbo
should be back
14
on
says we
now.
lost your voice.
Should be. You should have me now.
7 says yeah there is an audio hiss and now we can't hear you.
There
Dankmfangel
should. I should be
420
back.
says this must
Hopefully.
be very confusing for him. At
It is
Cop
a little
2027
confusing, but
says we
oops.
can't hear you
Okay.
anymore. Tiny
But
Gamer
you should
0
be able
says
to hear me
yes.
now.
Though only 2
I
digits
hope.
of pi are necessary. That many digits can
I hope, I
calculate
hope,
the
I hope, I
diameter of
hope.
the observable universe. At
think,
Marguerite 1829 says there was an advertisement for sliding windows.
Oh,
Not
there
here.
we go. Sliding windows.
Kimbo 14
Oh.
says yeah with
All
chat
right.
being delayed. At John
Now
Murphy
I
says
know the
can't hear
chat's
you,
still
I'm
the
on
chat's
YouTube.
delayed right now.
At
Well,
2027 says your audio cut out but we can hear chat. Fiddlin
Yeah, you can
says
hear.
now
But
we hear you.
we'll see. Okay,
At
there we
James
go.
Gardner
Thank you.
PZ3RL
Sorry it
says
takes
we
so
cannot
long.
hear you. At
But you
Sirtsich
can
says
now.
I memorize pi for boredom. Don't hate me lol.
I think you can now.
Kimbo 14 says you are back.
Okay, there we go.
Mitchell 1829
I just didn't
says
turn on
press
the
skip.
receiver.
Okay.
There we go.
Lalakakos says,
All right,
remember
let's
when
go
Pete
take
said
our
we
little
need to count
adventure.
sets with him and then yelled at us to stop saying numbers.
I forgot what. Well, your numbers were way too high. Oop.
At Made Jab Brown 3983 tip $5 through Super Chat. All good.
Okay, she says all good. All right, I'm putting you guys on a quiet for a second as I'm going to head down to the garage and we'll pack up for tomorrow's surf adventure. The reason I was excited about the other microphone that I was trying to use, Steve, what are you doing? You're literally trying to shove me down the stairs. Is because the receiver makes a little doot when it turns on. I'm going to try and turn on some lights for you guys. I think that's the on position. And the one I was trying to activate tonight did not make a noise, so I did not know if it was on or not. Hold on, let's open up this door, and then I'll flip on a light for you guys. Let me see if I can get the chat back. Where is it? Okay. I can hopefully get you guys back.
At Cop
But
2027 says
the
NOL.
damn transmitter
At James Gardner
is...
PZ3RL says yes. At
Okay.
Ashleach 52
Hold
says
on.
you're on top of things, Joni. Good job. Kimbo
Let
14
me
says dogs love to
find
be
my
chicken hazards
tripod.
lol. At
Yeah, he was
Zenennial
shoving like a
2407
pillow
says this must be
at
quite
my ass on the way
overstimulating for
down
you.
the stairs.
At Cop
It's a lot. It's
2027
definitely a
says
lot.
IT was gonna be funny.
Hold on. Why isn't this mounting? Oh, don't fall on the ground. Please don't fall. Whoa. Okay. All right. Think I got it. It's a little
At Margaret
disconcerting that we are...
29 says
so
John
far
Duffy says any
apart.
good
Like I'm
jokes.
asking questions and I get the answer like 5 minutes later. I think it's because the chat is so active tonight.
Johnny BC says
So-
you're going to end up with a Matea Brown wing at Casa Gustin soon.
Hopefully,
97 says I'm glad I got the chance to say hi. My name is Clyde.
Lola
I've
Topples
been
just
following you for
cheered
years.
200
Every time I hear you on
bits.
TV in the other
Guys,
room,
I know we
this.
all gather on Tuesdays and
Rolatopop says,
Wednesdays and
"Guys, I know we all
pretend
gather
Pete
on
is
Tuesdays and
blind.
Wednesdays
Please
and
apply
pretend
the
Pete is
same
blind. Please
instructions
apply
to
the
this
same
Friday
instructions to this Friday
stream.
yes,
James
all
Gardner
that.
Z3RL says looks good. Absurd Sitch says
Everything that
chat
Lola
saying
just
they
said.
Can't hear him is bad. Wait until viewers wish him happy birthday just to make newcomers wish him happy B-day when it's not.
Well, it's good to know if you guys can't hear me. Like, it's actually kind of helpful. So I knew to turn things on. This one thing I forgot to do was this RF receiver only goes so far. And yesterday I ran a 20-foot cable out of my studio over to here so that I could get it and hear it. Yeah, now I can't hear the chat. That's annoying. Now I don't know what you guys are saying, and I miss you. I miss you all. I'll just pack up here real quick, and then we can head back up to the studio. I didn't lose everything, did I? That's a little disconcerting.
Kimbo14 says 2 workouts in one
Oh,
day.
there we go. Well, no, I'm not going to do another workout
Absurd
today.
Sitch
That would
says
be a
chat, shut up,
lot.
shock.
Chat, shut up. So this is the bag that I take to the beach, and I try and pack it the same exact way every time so I can find the stuff. So hat goes on a clip on the side. Hopefully
Relax
this
with us says,
camera
"I
is
think we all
following me
went
today.
silent to troll you."
No, don't troll me. That's mean. The wetsuit that I'm going to wear tomorrow is this one. It is a 2mm wetsuit because it's just not that cold in the water.
Blind
Hey, look at that.
underscore surfer underscore PG underscore
James Gardner,
sidekick
PZ3RL
just
says
followed.
That's interesting. Someone has like basically my name, Blind Skirt Surfer Sidekick PG. That's like basically me. Well, thank you for following. Thank you for. Are you mini me? He
At
is my mini me.
Bananaman says, "Do you still feel bad for Joe?"
Yeah, I do, man. Like, I don't want someone to die. I hope he got his liver transplant. Joe's talking about the video I posted today. So I'm flipping this thing inside right because I don't want to be spending time at the beach just wasting time flipping things around when I can do it here.
Pete's sidekick.
Is that what it was? Pete's sidekick? Okay. So this is my 2mm
So
wetsuit.
much respect for you. Blind
It's a
Surfer
Volcom.
PG sidekick says it's La Matea from YouTube. At James Gardner, PZ3RL says it's following you.
That makes sense.
The Glint Husband
Okay,
says
good.
that is
That's
an
good to
awesome
know.
screen name. At Jonathan
Oh,
Hay
I just lost my,
6666 says how often do you skate? At Zaynadil 2000
Lola Topples gifted a tier 1 subscription to blind underscore surfer underscore PG underscore sidekick.
All right, Lamatea, you get a subscription now. So now you can watch on Twitch commercial free.
$100.
I don't think that you actually did that. I think you just wrote that. But I do like your username, Bananaman. That's pretty cool. Big fan of the banana, right? Well, not that way, but banana.
Kimbo14
At
says
Made Jab Brown 3983 tip $5 through Super Chat. It's tracking. Chat is going. We are good.
She says it's tracking and chat is going really good. She's going to say it again right here.
We are good.
All right. Cool. All right. So everything's working. All right. I don't want to forget stuff. So I've packed my wetsuit. I also wear, as if I don't have enough problems in my life. I also wear a.
549 says I am a huge radio nerd and it's cool hearing you all over the dial. LOL.
Oh yeah, radio is. I do a lot of radio work. You can hear me on in every state, in multiple channels in every state.
OMG, thank you for the sub. At Joni
Yeah,
PC says
Lola,
you're awesome.
thank you for hooking her up. So this is called a rib rocket because
Your camera tracking is actually really good.
That's cool. I'm glad I
bought
bought
look, there's the blind surfer.
3 or 4 of
At
those
Zaynadil
until I
2407
found one
says,
that
"Eddie
worked.
Just write it, no money was donated.
Yeah, I thought so. That's the Simpo M4 Auto Face Tracking Camera is
At
the one I use.
banana
So this is
says, "What's your
a.
favorite ice cream flavor?" At Zaynadil
I was eating it last
2407
night.
says Road. At banana
Hold on, I feel like I
banana says,
gotta.
"Said hi."
I'm getting distracted by
Doffy says,
the.
"What's
Especially
your
I'm getting
favorite
distracted by
voice job?"
banana. Hold on. I just muted the chat for a second. Someone can answer the what's my favorite voice job question, because I feel like I've done that one 5,000 times and I'm kind of tired of my own voice responding. So I wear this thing called a rib rocket. It's got padding built into it because I just don't have a lot of fat. Like my ribs are right there, and when I'm surfing and laying on a glass or epoxy board, both Brooks and I, same thing, we get bruises. We come out of the water if we're not wearing the rib rockets, and we have like big bruises on our ribs because you spend a lot of time surfing just like laying flat on your stomach. So under my wetsuit, I wear the rib rocket, and then I don't know if you noticed, but that wetsuit that I had right there was just a plain black wetsuit. It did not say Blind Surfer on it. So then I grab, and I can tell by feel, this is just a poly jersey. And I can also tell that because the stitching is on the outside, that this thing is obviously inside out. So then I flip that, and it should be I think this is and then you can tell which way is the front because the back of the collar is a little bit higher. That is my yellow Blind Surfer jersey. I wear that over the black wetsuit. So just having I have the full wetsuit, but having just a jersey allows me to wear any wetsuit I want, and then I can throw the jersey on top of it. Whereas the custom wetsuit that I had made, which is, whoa, my microphone almost fell off my head, sorry. If that rips, like one of them did, you're just kind of screwed. So having just a jersey is kind of a nice idea. Where is I was going to show you is this it? I can't tell. Oh, it's inside out. This thing's inside out. I'll flip it. I'll flip it the right way so you can see it. This is what is this? My 4mm or 3mm? It doesn't feel like any of my wetsuits because we had this made at like a dive shop in Texas, and they did for what they could do. They did like a really good job, but they're not like there's a difference between having a wetsuit made by a company that makes wetsuits and then having a company make a wetsuit that doesn't do wetsuits. So this one, it's really thick. It's a little hard to breathe in. It's a little tight in my neck.
Lola Tupors just cheered 200 bits.
Lola?
Pete, next shirt idea for, say in large print, your mum. And in small print, psych him blind. I'm pretty sure people would laugh.
Maybe people would read that one. So this is my custom Blind Surfer wetsuit. I think this is the yellow arm, says caution on it. Caution tape down, I can feel it, and I can feel it down this leg. So, this thing's heavy. It's just a heavy duty wetsuit. So I prefer just to wear like an actual good wetsuit from a reputable company, and then just throw in the jersey over it. And I just turned the fan on because it is literally, everywhere I go is like hotter than the last place I was in. Also, I did notice as I was getting ready to come down here, somebody did purchase a box of Blind Penguin frothing hand soap. Very much appreciated. I didn't catch the name because I was in the midst of setting this whole thing up. And then I also packed this. It is a poncho. I can't figure out where the top is. Doesn't really matter because I'm not going to wear it right now. But this allows you take off all your clothes underneath, or you take off all your clothes and then you just throw this thing over yourself.
At the True Platypus tip $9.99 through Super Chat. I've always wanted to be a voice actor, but I got diagnosed with laryngopharyngeal reflux, so now it hurts to talk most of the time. What's it like? Hope you're having a good one.
It's a job. It's a good job. I mean, I like it. It's hard. It's extraordinarily competitive. The amount of people that are competing versus the amount of people that are working is it's a difficult field to get into. I feel lucky that I do it. I think, isn't that something similar? I feel like that's what Kurt Cobain was dealing with near the end of his life. I might be completely wrong there, but I know that he was having like a lot of trouble with his voice hurting after performances, and I heard that's kind of like why he turned to drogas. So this is the surf poncho that I'm packing. This is the arm, right? And it's got a big arm, like it's a wide open arm. And somebody that I surf with, I won't say the name, was just wearing what they changed out of their wetsuit and put this thing on and went to a supermarket and may have been doing some side boob because it doesn't really cover you up that great. All right, so that stuff is all packed. I don't know what the surf report is going to be tomorrow. I would pack a bigger board if it's going to be small, or a smaller board if it's going to be big. I feel like the surf's going to be pretty good, and I always have good luck with my custom-made Channel Islands board. I'll dig out a couple. I'll put the messages back on for a sec while I dig that thing out and see what you guys are saying. Putting it back on. It usually takes a few seconds to connect. Actually, that connected really fast. Welcome back. Welcome back, chat. Why is it so hot in here? So hot in here. That's it? All I get was that one message? All right. Well, I can't tell if I'm not hearing all the messages.
Says it's okay if you don't want to answer, but if you don't mind, can you say your dog before Super Dog?
Well, you've asked that. Someone keeps asking me that. And I haven't answered because I didn't have a dog before Super Dog. He was my first dog. Super Dog was my first dog, my best friend.
Says, do you not have AC?
Ah, crap. The texts are being in the garage. The texts keep cutting. The messages keep cutting out on me. I got myself disoriented. Oh, there's the camera. Okay. I spun around so many circles, I forgot where I was. I feel like the messages are going, but I can't hear them because the headphone is running into.
Says much love to Super Dog RIP.
Yeah. So I don't know if you noticed, but on all of my surfboards.
Do you have AC out there?
No, I don't.
Are you more of a cat person?
No, I love my dogs.
Says, did you watch any of the World Cup games?
So you can feel. I can feel. You can see my Superdog logo at the top of my surfboard. It's at the front of all of my surfboards if you look at them all. Let's hear what that says. Don't die.
At the True Platypus says not sure if Kurt had it, but I get compared
At the
to
True
Corp's husband a
Platypus
lot
tip
because he has the same condition.
$19.99
It makes your
through
voice
Super
super
Chat.
raspy and rough.
Not sure
to
if Kurt
mention
had
just
it,
the pain
but
in
I
how
get
swollen
compared
my
to
throat
Corp's
is most of the
husband a
time.
lot because he has the same condition.
Surfer
It makes your
PT
voice
Sidekick says,
super
"I
raspy
OBJ,
and
I
rough,
accidentally
not
did
to
something
mention just the
similar wearing
pain
an
and how
men's muscle
swollen
tank
my
with the wide
throat is
open
most
arm
of the
holes.
time.
Wow.
Jenny says
I actually,
pump is a gamer changer.
I did understand
Kimbo 14
that,
says
even though
Twitch
they were
chat is
playing
a
at the
bit
same
slow on
exact time.
IDK about the other platforms.
Oh, well,
Jesus
get the Twitch
Spelly
people going.
888 says that's amazing.
So,
Absurd
yeah,
says
so
I can see the FLA pattern of board wax built up lol.
Yeah,
James
I leave the
Martin
I leave the
says, I
Superdog
like your
logo
surfboard.
on the front of all my
Welcome to
boards because I can reach
2244
forward
says hello.
and kind of feel it. Hello, and kind of know he's out there with me. So I'll put some more wax on that tomorrow. I got to get out. Every room I go to is hotter than the other room. So I think.
4978 says at the True Platypus THSNKU.
Yeah, so I think I'm packed up for
At
tomorrow.
Marcus
Where's the
Marwin
fan? There it is.
4507 says how is Steve doing as a helper dog? Jesus
He's
is
not a helper dog.
says can we get the Super Dog logo on the website? At the True Platypus says no problem.
What do you mean?
Jesus is
What do you want?
888 says can we get that sticker?
What website?
Kimbo 14
Oh,
says
can you
I love
buy
the
it?
Super Dog
I
logo on
see
it.
what you mean. Hold on, I'm going to take this with me because I need to get out of here.
Says hi.
Hi.
Rolf F. Jordan says
Hold on,
hello there.
hold on.
First time I caught your
Okay.
stream.
Well,
Berimer
this is a fun one.
4978 says at the True Platypus thank you.
Oh, I'm
At
supposed to
Johnny
hold this
BC
up.
says Pete doesn't follow soccer.
I've done a lot of work for the World Cup, including the Moana trailer that I did was soccer
At
themed.
Machechi
I don't know if you guys
3983 says what wax do you use?
saw it.
Kimbo 14 says, "Welcome
Sticky
home."
bumps. I use
At
sticky
Johnny
bumps
BC says
wax.
thank you so much for super chats. At John Doffy says
Ooh.
have a good night everyone.
Lola Tupples
that?
gifted a
The
tier
Dark
1
says, "Welcome to the
subscription
chat."
to Wolf Bjorn.
Absurd Sitch says
Hey,
"Welcome
Wolf
at
Beyond,
home."
you just got
Meet
a
the face of
gift
Optimus Prime.
subscription.
At Hal 0G400
so-
says I didn't know you streamed. When did you start streaming?
Like 2 years ago. I just walked into a chair.
97 says bye P. I'm glad I was here.
Bye. I'm glad you were here
At
too.
Liquid
Oh, I need to go
13
outside and
says,
get
"Do
some
you have a
air.
Regular live schedule? This is my first time catching a live and I'd like to watch more.
I
Jesus
usually
is
go
888
live
says,
every
"Hold on,
Tuesday
I'm
and
taking
Wednesday, but I'm
Ralph
trying
Jordan
to
says,
do
Thank you,
more.
Good timing. Literally my first stream.
Hold
Wonderful.
on. Let me try and get out here. There's so much stuff in the backyard. I don't want to trip over it all. I just need to go out and get some air. Now I got to find. Banana's been moving stuff
Jesus is
around.
Belly
All
888
right.
says hold on. I'm drinking milk. At Saker
Lola
Recovery
Tupples just
8972
cheered
says,
200
"Huge fan.
bits.
Keep being
Good
awesome."
acting, Pete. Walking into the chair looked realistic.
What? Thank you. The chair that I just walked into. I don't know if you guys. Oh, let's hear this first.
At the True Platypus tip $9.99 through Super Chat. When my throat doesn't hurt, though, I sound like a metal singer reject. Lol. I have
Oh,
a mean
man.
metal scream.
That is brutal to have your throat hurting all the time. That would make my life, as if my life isn't hard enough already. Having that going on would be quite a bit. Feel for you there. So the chair that I don't know if you guys noticed, you were probably like, why are you making your life so hard by putting chairs all over the place? See, this is why I wish I had the tripod. I have the camera's like all the way over on that table, I think over there. Hopefully I'm pointing at it. What I wanted to do was like just come out here and chill with you guys, and but I have nothing to put it on. I don't think I have anything to put it on. I'll just have to stand here. The chairs. So the chairs, if you saw in that room, they're all pushed out. It's because Skylar, little doggy, she kind of protests when Banana. She pees on the rug in protest of Banana not being around. I'll put you guys back up, which is not, great. So I pulled out all the chairs, and then I've got to start this evening after I'm done with this. Yeah, what's my exciting life? What am I going to do after this? I am going to get down, start smelling the carpet and finding where she peed, and then I will be scrubbing with an enzymatic pet cleaner.
Says, hold on, I'm drinking milk.
You said that before. Where is that chair? There's a chair. There's a chair somewhere around here. Oh.
Kimbo14 just cheered 200 bits. I think I was the one to order the soap that you missed. I'm excited to get it. Thanks for not supper overpricing it like most other YouTubers' products.
I'm kind of wait, you were the one. Why am I getting my messages so late? You were the one. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, so now hold on. I lost control of everything. It is?
You can use a black light, turn off all your lights and get somebody or be watching or even your stream to see where it's glowing and you can find the P.
I mean, yeah, if you guys want to help me find P, that's a good time. I don't think I'm staring at you. There's a plane flying over my head. I kind of wanted to, I gotta take my socks off. It's just 1,000,000 degrees out here. I was gonna put my feet in the pool for a second. I don't know, if it's glitching, I apologize. Maybe I'll head back upstairs in a second. Hope it's cooler up there. My office is right there, so this RF stuff. I want you to find the P for me too. Oh my God, this water's so hot.
Need help with just about anything, I feel.
I wonder what the temperature of this pool is.
4507 says why not confine Skylar to a non-carpeted room. With Art the Great One says,
I don't want her
one
to
stool
be
on top of one of those chairs and put the camera on it.
One stool on top of one of the chairs and put the. I could drag there's chairs next to that bistro table.
I'd rather not, but if you need help finding P, my dog's great at it.
Sure, send her or him on over.
At James Gardner PZ3RL
What's
says
this?
yes.
Pillow on the ground. Well, I was going to stay out here a little longer, but okay, if it's lagging, I'll head back upstairs. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Hi. All right, if we're lagging, I'll head back upstairs. I just need to get out for a second. Let me, you guys are going to have to guide me to the camera. Oh, here it is. I don't need to keep this in my hand. I'm going to leave you guys on while I walk upstairs. Now you're just staring at my chest, I think. All right, we are going to head upstairs. Sorry if it's lagging. I pay for the highest speed internet they have, and it never seems to be fast enough, which is just a source of frustration. You can only do so much. All right, so I'm not going to walk into the chairs again.
Life 13 says it's crazy watching this and knowing there are people out there that believe you're faking.
Well, I mean, I'm not. I will put that on. Put that on the tracking so I can point the camera. I've got the chairs out because I got to get underneath there, and then over here you can see the boxes of Blind Penguin frothing hand soap. Ooh.
Lolatupals just cheered 200 bits. To the viewers on Twitch, change your settings to 360p.
True Platypus says, do you ever know what shirt you're wearing or does Banana just tell you?
I always know what I'm wearing. Hold on, you won't have to switch to. I'll go upstairs and.
You left the door open.
I know. I need to air this out a little bit, but thank you.
Pay $50 for socks. At Dylanson 4234 says, well, he can live stream. At D0
Yeah.
D0 B0 B0 says hey, I'm a big fan. At Blaze
heading
Gamma
back
says
upstairs.
what happens if too many people come and chat with the TTS.
Well, then there'd be a lot of messages happening all at once. Let me head into the office, and I will
At
get back on a wired camera,
63 says moo to you.
and then
At Tony
move to
BC
you as
says
well.
OMG, it's actually cool outside and it looks like we may get a little bit of rain.
Let's see. Hold on.
Changing to 360p will help the Twitch viewers with the lagging. It's their personal internet that is causing the lagging, not yours.
Oh,
Wolf
really?
just followed.
Siglin Husband says then he'll just turn it off and you're
Thanks,
gonna have
Wolf
to
Bjorn.
I
didn't know that.
Says how do I do that? I'm using a tablet.
Hold on.
James Gar-
This microphone back on. Where is my microphone? There it is, over there. Well, I came back upstairs because I thought it was me that was lagging. I didn't know it was you guys that was lagging. Let me turn this thing off. But
Absurd says at Lola I think like
There
that
we
would
go.
lower Twitch server load, not Pete's end of things.
well, I don't. Well, who
At
knows
Detective
whether
Rum
the
3983
delay is coming from my end
says,
or
I
their
took a
end.
bottle to work today and was fun to see what people thought it was.
Oh, that's cool.
Garth Agreed One says OMG I figured it out, thanks for the help.
Hold on, there we go. I
At
just put
Mandy
my.
Sweetest Candy says I love watching your vids. First
Well, now
time on your
people
live.
Now people
Kimbo
switched
14
over and
says
I'm back.
click on the stream and a little gear should pop up. Click that, then scroll down to chat.
Tech support. Oh, let me find. Let's turn the lights back on so you guys can see what's going on. Kaboom, kaboom. Yeah. So I mean, hopefully it's not lagging anymore because now I'm back on a. So the camera that I was using, I think you guys know what it is. You've probably seen it before. Oh, what did I do with my headphones? My good headphones. Let me put these back in, and and get this one out, and put this one in, and oh, what am I? I'm like sitting on it. I think. I feel like Steve is going to want to come up here, but there's just a lot of stuff. There's lots of bottles and stuff around. Hold on, I'll put you guys back on. Is Steve trying to come up here?
At Blaze Gamma
Is that
says
him over
ah.
there? If you steal PD
At
Penguin,
Michellador
Steve, I'm going to be...
2906 says it's
Whoa.
YouTube end.
Oh,
Golf at Jorn says whoever just told us where to find the setting to turn down the resolution. Thank you.
I wonder...
Jenny
So,
says do you not have a smart home? At
do-
the True Platypus says I went surfing only once and I ate a wave, both figuratively and literally.
where's Steve?
The
There's
Garth Agreed
Steve.
One says Steve.
All right, so
Kimbo
Steve is
14
here.
says LOL hi Steve.
I think if anybody's watching Vertical, maybe you can see him in that view right there. I'm not sure. You might be able to see him over here. I think that camera should capture it a little bit, and then but this is the, let's see what that is.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. Twitch encourages the streamer to use highest resolution. The viewer doesn't have the bandwidth to support the highest resolution, which causes viewer delay.
Okay. All right. Viewer delay. I mean, I do. I'm streaming. I have the best cameras, the best internet, the best service, the best computer. I've literally spent a fortune on this setup. So when I hear that they're delayed, I'm like, oh, come on, man. I did everything I possibly could. I'm on the gigabit internet speed around here. I've got a Dell Alienware Aurora R16 camera with an NVIDIA 4060 card in it, dedicated. It doesn't do anything except stream. The person who was asking before, like, how do I multi-stream? And I'm like, do it on Streamlabs. That is the answer. And I can get this off my glasses as long as you guys remind me that's in my pocket later. And I mean, as far as I know, it shouldn't lag, but I could see why that mobile camera might lag. I'm sending this out at 6,000 kbps to horizontal and vertical, and then that camera works off of my home Wi-Fi as well. So it is kind of stretching it, but it was nice for me to get out and get a little breath for a second. And here's Steve again, just being cool, pretending like he's not a crazy person. But if he gets up and runs away with Petey the Penguin, let me know. Like, do not let him steal Petey Penguin.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. I have been a Twitch viewer for many years. I have a ton of experience with troubleshooting for viewer enjoyments.
Well, you're pretty handy to have around, Lola. I appreciate it. I didn't know that. I didn't know people could lower it on their end. That's kind of funny. That I guess that makes sense. If you're trying to download the high quality video and you're not on a PC, if you're just on your phone, especially at busy peak hours and stuff like that, you could end up with the lag on your end.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. I will be first to donate to let you know when Steve runs off with PT.
Good. And then I will literally be like knocking cameras and lights and stuff over to get to him before he destroys Petey the Penguin,
At least 8
my
characters only.
$300 stuffed
At
animal.
D0D0B0B0 says my dog steals my plushies too.
I
At
try.
Just Spank says why is he wearing glasses inside?
Oh boy, one of those questions. Here's here's one of the finished bottles I was making. So
At Raz the Dazzle says he may be blind, I'm not sure though. At Sirtsich says well, it depends on your broadcast settings. You have to encode and broadcast at multiple resolutions for viewers to have an option.
now we're getting in the weeds.
Wolfet Jorn says would rather you get PD. Priorities.
Yeah, I mean
At
it's
D0,
worth
D0,
knocking over a couple
B0
cameras.
says it's 2 a.m. for me lol.
2 a.m.
Bagarth
Where the
Agreed
heck are
one
you?
says he's chilling out. PD and Steve are friends.
Yeah, that's
Kimbo
good.
14 says that's crazy that PD was $300.
Well, you know, he was a one of a kind. I had him
Jesus
made
is
up
that
by
way
a company.
888 says yo-yo.
Specifically, you know, any prototype is expensive. This is what the bottles look like before Banana puts all the stickers on, and then she puts the whole sticker on. And I'm told that Chris, our designer, each bottle has a different color scheme to it, so that it's like a mild hint. Like if one of them is yellow or one of them is brown, like you won't guess what it is by looking at it. But once you look at it, you'll be like, oh, I get it now. But this is how the bottles come to us. I thought I'd be able to like pay somebody. I thought that I'd be able to pay someone to send me like 1,000 bottles with the label on them, but that is not a thing. That is not how this whole thing works. Unfortunately, poor Banana just has to sit around in her little space downstairs. It used to be her yoga room. Now it's her blind penguin room, and she just puts stickers on all day. So let me put this back on. Oh, I can't now that I have access to my phone again. Oop. It's probably Lola, right?
Lola Tupors just cheered 200 bits. I am so happy with my soap. I love smelling my hands and thinking about the scent. Pete said he made scents that make him happy. They make me happy too.
That's good. That's perfect to hear. And I can't tell you how happy I am to hear that. Like, I was afraid people were going to be like, it's not enough or it's too much. Like, everybody has a different sense of smell. Like, everybody, you know, things appear different to different people. And I mixed it to the point that like you definitely smell it, and then you can smell it on your hands, and then hopefully it goes away. Like, you don't be walking around all day with the mystery scent on you, because that can be a lot. So I tried to mix it with like just the right amount. Oh, it was that was Kim. So yeah, Kimbo, the one who you said you placed an order, that was you. I will try and get that out tomorrow if possible, but it might end up going out on Monday. So thank you for your order at blindpenguin.com, my official sponsor, because it's my company. Well, me and Banana, it's our company. We made it. Oh, I feel like Steve just bolted. Here, I'm going to run my commercial.
The Blind Surfer Show is brought to you by Blind Penguin Frothing Hand Soap. Order a mystery box, pump the nozzle, and see if you can determine the scent just by smell. When you're ready to know for sure, peel to reveal. Order today at blindpenguin.com.
Exactly.
At
Be
Search
like
says that Jenny
Kimbo.
stays
Get
safe
some
from the
Blind
fires.
Penguin
Yeah.
Frothing Hand Soap.
At Spartank Knight 2976 says hello Pete, how are you? I have been
Hello.
enjoying your videos.
I'm good. Glad you're enjoying
Lola
it.
Tupors just cheered 200 bits. One of your scents was too much. I could smell for several hours later, but otherwise the rest are great.
I think maybe you can hit me up off the stream, because we don't want to. There's one that just, even when it was a little lighter, it still just lingered, and I think it's one that is in box 1. But hey, maybe that's half the surprise. It's like the Bean Boozled thing. Like, you're either going to get strawberry or dog vomit, and this one is like, it's going to be kind of scented or really scented. Steve, why are you crying? Is someone in the house? Like, what's going on? I don't know why the dogs are crying. Like, is somebody here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I might have to grab that on the go camera again and go walk and see what the heck they're yelling at. It's hard to get up and get over there, though. There's so much equipment in the way. If they don't stop in a minute, I'll go over there. I don't know what's going on. As far as I know, there's probably just someone in the neighborhood walking. Like, the dogs get all excited when they see another dog walking, of course, because that's the most exciting thing in the world.
Dennis says wait, what's the demonym for Michigan?
Lola Tupors just cheered 200 bits. Where do you want me to message you? I can send you a whisper on Twitch for you to respond to me if that's easy for you.
I have no idea how to do that. You can just hit me up on email. Do blindsurfershow@yahoo.com. Blindsurfershow@yahoo.com. Anybody has anything that they want to hit me up with show related, you can just grab me there. That is a public email address. And the dogs have either been dog napped or the excitement in the neighborhood has gone away. What did I do? Oh, someone was asking me, it was like 2 hours ago or an hour and a half ago, they were asking me what shows I'm watching. And so Banana and I have been watching a show on Apple TV. Of course, I'm listening, and it's not the best show to just listen to because there's a lot of periods of just action and things happening, and then she has to like describe it to me. It's Maximum Pleasure. What's it called? Maximum Pleasure Allowed on Apple TV Plus, which is pretty interesting. And then I feel like I'm a little late to the game here, but and you wouldn't expect this because I feel like I don't feel like I need the visuals, but I've been listening to / watching The Pit, which is about a Pittsburgh area emergency room. I guess it's basically just an ER show on HBO Max. And I feel like there's constant dialogue, like they're constantly talking. So I actually don't feel like, I mean, I'm sure I'm missing out. You know, sometimes they'll be like, oh, they're presenting with, a gangrenous a cluster on their calf, and then you hear everybody in the show be like, whoa, like that's a lot. And so I don't get to see it, but I can imagine it. I feel like that show does a really good job of having all sorts of dialogue. So those are the shows I'm watching.
Kimbo14 just cheered 200 bits.
Kimbo.
Please don't rush a bunch on my order. Y'all need to take care of yourselves too. You and Banana have been working so hard.
It was very unexpected. So now I'm like in this like weird spot. Like the company started so hot. We sold out so fast, so much, which was amazing. But then I knew Banana was going away, and I was like, oh man, I probably shouldn't be promoting while she's away because I don't want people placing orders and us not being able to fulfill them. That would suck. I just found out this little treasure chest I have has a lock on it. I didn't know that. That's helpful. Maybe I can keep all my microphones in there so I don't lose them all. So I haven't been promoting it because I was afraid of selling out. So, I mean, like I said, I have the stock. I just show you downstairs. If you want to grab one before those go away, go to blindpenguin.com. But then when Banana gets back, I'm going to start promoting again. And hopefully, I feel like it's a product that like word of mouth will carry. I feel like people be like, this is fun. I hope. I don't know. Yeah, last night I heated up one of my pre-made meals, and I brought it upstairs, and I was sitting on the couch on wheels, and I was listening to an episode of The Pit, and I just kind of passed out on the couch. I woke up and Steve was like laying on top of me. Steve is a huge snuggler. Steve loves to snuggle. I think that was like 12:30, and that's actually when I went downstairs to get some water at that point, and that's when I could smell the pee. That's when I realized Skylar had peed on the rug, and so I pulled all the chairs out, and I was going to try and clean the rug last night, but then I knew I was going to try and wake up at 5 o'clock this morning to do a workout. I was like, I'm not going to be cleaning pee at midnight and then waking up at 5 o'clock. So
says, hey guys,
the chairs have been out since last night, and tonight, I don't know, maybe I'll order some Chinese food and listen to an audiobook.
Goat says, Big D, I was just singing that 2 seconds ago.
I wonder what song. This is me, late to the game.
Absurdsage says, WB Sarakham.
Oh.
Lagarde the Great One says, Steve is such a sweet boy.
Sarakham.
Skylar is peeing in protest.
Yeah, I mean, she just wants her mommy back.
Says, Big, please contribute actual conversation.
Yeah, actual conversation is
7808 says, Lola, are you a mod on Twitch? Waltep Jordan says, Chinese food sounds good.
It does sound good.
Kimbo14 says, welcome back, Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, look, she's welcome to be a mod on Twitch if she wants, but she also said last night she didn't want the responsibility. I mean, you can put that in your message too. If you hit me up at blindsurfershow@yahoo.com, you can ask, or you can let me know if you want a mod. I mean, you don't have to. It's like work. I feel bad for Joni. Like, she's like literally like being put to work all the time, especially in this stretch where I'm doing a whole bunch of shows. Chinese food in the Massachusetts area, Boston area where I'm from. There's literally like a Chinese food place on every corner. Sometimes there's like 2 of them. There's so many Chinese food places, and you go in there and you spend like $15 and you get this giant styrofoam thing filled up with like a bunch of chicken wings and then the teriyaki, and then you got some lo mein and you got some rice and then you got the crab rangoon, and you have like 3 or 4 meals worth. Out here, it's just like a handful of like high-end Chinese food places. I'm like, no, this isn't what I want. I don't want like fancy gourmet. And then there's like a PF Chang's out here, which is also like you go out and 2 people, at least out here, you have 2 people, you have a couple of drinks, you're talking about like $140 for the Chinese food. There's a place down the street from me called Chin's Szechuan, and It's the closest thing to Chinese food that I'm used to. I will probably order from there, maybe tomorrow. And it's like the same thing. They're like, oh, we're like gourmet Chinese food. Like you just get like a thing of orange chicken, and it's like $28 or something like that. It's I feel like I want to order it now. Now I'm actually getting hungry for Chinese food. You want to hang out with me while I DoorDash?
Surtsage says OMG, why is chitty orange and lemon chicken so good? Wolfetjorn says that sucks. I don't have very many here either, and because I can't drive due to my own vision, it costs me too much to get there on my own.
Oh, that's the other. I've never tried to DoorDash on my own.
And all, but I want to put forward the motion we get paid. Wolfetjorn says would love to hang with you while you DoorDash. Ha. I'm
not sure if I want to.
Order will be a part of the journey.
I could try. I'm trying to figure out whether I want
an example of your fat voice acting gig.
The Chinese tonight.
D0D0B0B0 says sweet and sour chicken on top.
I'm off the clock. I don't want to do voiceovers right now.
Goat says banana, why not here?
Open DoorDash. She's on vacation. She gets to take vacation. All right, so I'm opening up.
KKBB4 again says at Rastfadizzle and at Just Spenk, are you fucking stupid? Just give people with sensory disabilities a break. He'd be in that Mr. Beast video if humanity knew the cure to his certain blindness disease. Kimbo14 says y'all mods do so much, it's awesome.
Yeah, like they do a lot.
Chicken fried rice.
Chicken fried rice is. I like vegetable fried rice.
Channel isn't a paid position, but because you want to support the streamer.
Because then I feel like I'm getting some vegetables.
How do you do TTS?
I just turn it on. Let's see. Let's see here.
7808 says be careful with that tea infection going around.
Should I do sweet and sour chicken?
You have a setup for assisted playthrough games.
Or
spicy
and honey. Wait.
At Toxic Play 614
Spicy honey.
says hi voice acting YouTuber Blind Surfer, love your videos.
Spicy honey. Spicy honey. Sesame chicken.
At Joni BC says when there are hundreds of people trying to comment, non-convo comments end up
or sweet and sour chicken. I'm not sure which one I should get. I feel like
7808 says you know I was kidding Lola.
I feel like I might get the
D0B0B0 says egg fried rice.
Sesame one.
Lalatka says you don't like spicy pea.
Yeah, but it's not that spicy.
Can you get me pink lemonade from Olive Garden?
Number of items 1.
At Joni BC says
pot stickers are good. Let's add some pot stickers.
Says sweet and sour chicken.
You think the sweet and sour?
Says spicy honey chicken, but only
I'm doing the spicy honey. All right, so I added some pot stickers.
What's everyone doing?
Egg rolls, I don't need those because there's onions in there.
Savory sesame wins over sweet and sour.
Wontons are awesome.
KKBB4 again says just explaining.
Wait.
Says Sarah, I do know, but I think Pete takes that seriously.
Lo mein soft
Pot
noodles.
stickers are awesome.
Yeah, pot stickers are awesome.
KKBB4 again says how he removes his own eyes like in Kill Bill for extra evidence.
All right, so I just added a bunch of stuff. How do I pay? What do you mean? How do I? Where's the pay button?
At Joni BC says no swear. Please, this is a family-friendly channel.
Hold on. There's too many voices going on at once. I'm trying to figure. I've added everything to the cart that I want. 2 of 25. Wait. Add review. I don't have a review. I just want to order. Where's the order button? Okay. Page 1 of 25. More options. Share. No. Back. Damn it! It's not telling me how to actually order. Back. What if I go back to the beginning? $0 delivery fee button. Food. Panda Express. Average rate. Ew, Panda Express. No, thank you. View cart. View cart. There we go. 1. All right. I've got one thing in my cart. No, I don't have enough items in there. Button. Honey and sesame chicken bullet pot stickers. 8. Bullet crispy cream cheese wontons. 5. Bullet lo mein soft noodles. Okay. Delete my cart. Spicy honey and sesame chicken bullet pot stickers. 8. Bullet crispy cream cheese wontons. 5. Bullet lo mein soft noodles. All right. So I got the spicy chicken. I got the noodles, the lo mein noodles. I got the pot stickers and the crispy cheese cream cheese wontons. Now, how do I pay? How do I get out of here? It literally just says button. I was trying to focus.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. Send address so I can come and enjoy the delivery food with you.
It says view cart. No, I just want to. I thought I was viewing the cart.
Close.
All right.
Crispy cream cheese wontons. $5. $8.45.
So I get 5 crispy cream cheese
Spicy
wontons.
honey and sesame chicken. $24.95.
See, it's $25 just for the chicken. That's a lot.
Crispy cream cheese wontons. $8.45.
$8.45 for the
crispy cream cheese wontons.
wontons.
Soft noodles. Vegetable. $19.95.
And then $19.95 just for the lo mein. Jeez Louise. How do I
Continue.
continue? Yes, thank goodness.
2831 Lido PL.
Oh Jesus.
Send as a gift. Button.
I think this part
17216.
this part might have a lot of like my credit card number on it, so I'm gonna put that in an earbud so I don't have that whole thing. I don't want you guys to know I mean, I love you all, but I don't want to share my credit card with you. I will put this back up so you guys can chat amongst yourselves as I try and figure out how to pay. So standard is 19
Absurdsage says it is $15 or $20 per entree on the delivery apps these days. Yes,
19 to 34 minutes. That's pretty good, right? And then yo.
Lolatopause just cheered 200
share your
bits.
credit card on here.
Share credit card info with me only, I promise it will be safe.
Sure, absolutely.
At KKBB4 again says those Chinese food orders are as Chinese as you quote from Uncle Roger.
Trying to figure out. So
At
I've
Skulkengut says
I've
salute.
scheduled my time.
At James Gardner PZ3RL says how are y'all doing today?
Continue. All right.
7808 says if you won't give us your credit card, we will take your social security number.
Thanks.
There,
There. It is. It's reading my credit card to
At
me.
Joni BC says in Vegas, we used to have a restaurant with a naughty sounding name. At Far
So it's 60. Wait.
Not here, why?
My subtotal is $68. Bag fee is 10 cents. Delivery fee $2.49. Oh, but it's zero because I have my credit card is linked to DoorDash.
Absurdsage says at Sarah Good
Whoa,
luck.
$10.
It's a fake.
Service fee is
At Joni BC says banana is on vacation.
$10.32 for a
Ralph at
service
Join says
fee.
good idea for the headphones.
That seems
And
like a
thank
lot,
goodness.
doesn't it? And then the tax is
At Far View Road says,
$3.44.
"Aw, thank you.
No.
Rainbow
$5.33
14
for the
says
tax.
$68 for food is crazy.
So total before tip is $77.67. And then the Dasher tip. Okay.
Wolf at Jorn says youch. Yes, that service fee is a lot, the rest tracks.
Okay. This is the part.
At
Now
Sunsage
it
that
says
does seem
other.
like a lot,
All
but
right,
you're
so
in
I'm not
California.
gonna do the tip until you
Sabrina
how
Smith
much
says honestly, can't even order from outside anymore when the food at home is 100 times better.
how much am I supposed to tip
At
a
Joni BC
DoorDasher?
says like $68 for dinner.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. Send me credit card, I show you good food.
Okay. It'd only be fair. I think you sent me enough cash on this channel. So how much? I'm gonna put the chat back on. You guys got to tell me how much should I tip a DoorDasher?
Yes, this is real.
Like, is it
At
like?
Matty who says 6767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767676767
'Cause Joni's gonna probably ban you, or other people are gonna. Don't be useless. Don't be useless and put useless messages in there. Text field. Like, how much do I tip?
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. I live off of tips, I say 20%.
So, and so it was like 70, it was like $67. So what, do I do like a $14 tip or something like that? I guess. It was 67, then they added a $10 fee. So do I tip on the fee, or like, what the hell do I tip on? So tips help motivate a Dasher. Oh no, I entered $1. That's not gonna help. Hold on, I screwed that up. Oh, I got to put you guys back on while I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, I tried to put in 14 and it just hit 1.
At Salvador .620 says 80%.
80%. That's outrageous.
Again says cuffing turds honestly.
It says other
Says,
$1.
yeah, you can say bad words and therefore govern easier than saying spam stuff. At I haven't a clue what to put says 18%.
18. I mean,
At
that's
Fargi says I said him not a fatso.
okay. That's
At
good.
KKBB4 again says can that Lola shut up. At Salvador .620 says 95%.
Lolatopause just
At Cali
cheered
Bridgman
200
7507
bits.
says how is your
Tip
day
on the
going?
food cost. The driver
Absurd
isn't
says so. That
responsible
is
for the
true.
fee.
A low
Okay.
tip can mean
That's
nobody
good to
wants to
know.
deliver to you.
All right. So I'm
Wolfgang
doing a
says tip based
$14
on the food
tip,
itself, is what
and
I
then
typically do.
I hit.
Bogart the Great One
This
says
takes
be
forever.
careful not to tip 140.
I know. That's what I'm worried
Kimball14
about.
says I find it interesting how much calmer Twitch is
Are
than
you
the other
kidding me?
platforms.
What?
At Joni BC says bid.
One of the
You're
stations I
always
work
welcome
for is
here.
trying to get
I
some
just try to
voiceovers
help
right
everyone
now.
get the best experience possible. At Zananelson
Oh,
9093
I think.
says I'd say tip on the cost of the food only. Lalatwipa
Come
says
on,
tip
this
on the
is
food
frustrating.
cost.
This
The
app
driver
is
isn't
not
responsible for the fee.
friendly. Oh,
At Jenny says $14. At Farvi Regote says
okay.
I'm not a fatso.
All right, you're
Blind
not a
Surfer
fatso.
PG Sidekick says Uber Eats is more expensive. One time I had a really high service fee of like $15 before they capped it.
Continue.
At Matic
All right.
per 7094
I got
says
it.
P.
I put in the
I just
14.
wanted to say thank you. You are an inspiration and proof that there is no excuse not to do the thing you love. Rock on.
Well, that's
Brother.
good to hear. I mean, this is
At Killian J9C says could
this
you
is
give me a
difficult.
shout out?
This is the most difficult thing I've
At
done all day.
D0D0B0B0 says TTS is back on. Let's stop
All right.
conspiring.
So
Thiblin Husband says
77
everybody that's here just be yourself.
before
Unless
the
you're annoying
tip.
and typing the same thing over and over. At Silver
My
Arctic
tip
says
is
hey, I am a big fan. Keep up the amazing work.
$14. It says I'm
At
saving
Allegation
$9.37 because I'm a Dash
7507
Pass
says I
member.
like your blind man unboxing video.
It's $100.04 for
At Joni BC
this
says we
with the
don't
tip
do
and
shout-out
everything.
requests because
Just
that's
for
what we
dinner.
end up doing the entire time. At Creamy
Hey
1988
now.
says what's up surfer dude.
What's up? What's
Thiglin
going
Husband
on?
says recap what you ordered for $100. We're just curious how expensive California is.
Order submission
At
flow.
Fargo says
New.
it's
Delivering to
bedtime
home. Notification. DoorDash. Chin Szechuan confirmed your order. Dismiss that. And then I'll recap. Chin Szechuan is preparing my order. Order details. Add items. No thank you. Let's see what this is.
Lola
Lolitopause just cheered 200 bits. I think of the delivery driver as the waiter/waitress. You would tip them the same.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Hold on. Froglander's crepes and yogurt? What the hell's that? Liquor. I could have ordered some liquor to the house. An acai bowl cost $12 down the street. Order details. Let's see what this one is. Huh. I think, oh. Cool. I wonder if it's at the house or if it's in the post. I wonder if that's what the dogs were yelling at. I think I got something that I ordered. I feel like I want to go downstairs and see if that's there. Well, let me put you guys back on for a second. So for the $100, I got some chicken, lo mein, wontons, and pot stickers. That's what it was.
Chickensk says hey, you're so great.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absurd
You're-
says adventure.
Adventure. I
says
know.
Mr. Beast Gaming is not God in the highest of heaven, and thank you for your answer me AA from Rutroth to JD McDonough please, and thank you for your answer me for AA from Rutroth to JD McDonough please.
That was a
At
interesting
Jenny says
message.
maybe your tripod.
Yeah.
Jerry Garcia
Oh, the
PDX
tripod is.
said hi.
It's out in the other room.
4978 says you like Asian food. You might want to
do.
try Bourbon Barrel Foods. Handcrafted
What's-
soy sauce in small batches. So
What's
good.
Bourbon
Brought up
Barrel
Kentucky.
Foods? Is this thing still on?
Kimbo14 says power
Alright,
is back on. That was quick luckily.
What, you lost
At
power? That
Identical
sucks.
Waterfoot says at 18% the tip is 13.86. So yeah, $14.
Yeah, I did 14. Hopefully that's good.
Lolitopause just cheered 200 bits. I absolutely love having the pineapple smelling soap in my kitchen.
That's a good one. That is a good one. I think that was the first one that we made. Well, let me take this out for a sec because I do want to head downstairs. I got to open up the Open Streamlabs controller. Am I gonna get it, or is it going to?
You have disconnected from desktop.
What do you mean I disconnected from desktop? Don't tell me that. I know I'm connected because I'm streaming right now. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go downstairs and see if that thing that I got is there. So, but I need to know. I need to know. Where's the damn
That
camera?
is an insane price for food for one person. I hope it's good.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm
Says
probably gonna have it for a
Ross
couple
at least
days.
I know one of the cents.
All right. There we
Mom
go.
Says I've been watching this guy for a long time now. He's so funny and I love him.
I'm glad to hear that. So hopefully this is still. You guys have some audio. Is the audio working? I'm hoping it's working. Oh, right. Thank you, Jay. There we go. Yep. Okay, that is a good thing. All right, I turned down my main microphone.
Hope you and everyone in chat is having a good night.
I'm
The
still
Garth
here,
one says,
and
"Yeah,
I
going
got some
GX
food
sucks.
coming.
I was stuck on that diet for years." Johnny
Gluten
BC
free.
says Teach
I
never been
figured that out.
skydiving because he doesn't feel like he'd have a good experience.
Yeah, I'd
At Jenny
crap my
says get it.
pants and die. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go get something that I
Flint Husband says
ordered,
that is perfect, sir.
and you will be the
At
first
Samuelson
ones to
1093
witness
says to
it.
go.
And I guess I could probably go
9093
get
says
that
double audio.
tripod.
At Rearinger
You're behind.
4978 says
Oh,
echo.
hold on. I
Latwood
dropped my
says feed
earbud.
send address so I can help
Hold
you download
on.
food lol.
It yanked out of now.
At
You're getting a
Rearinger
crotch shot.
4978
Sorry.
says better.
Sorry for the crotch. Hey,
At I
I'll
have
get
an
there in a
audio that
second.
says, yeah, it's working.
Okay,
14
hold
says
on.
it's good now.
Hold on. I gotta put this. Now you got a foot shot. How's that working for you? Quality broadcasting right here. I'm picking you up. Where are you guys? Oh, here you are. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right.
Absurd Sitch says my battery is dying. See you later. Take care of yourselves.
Later, Absurd Sitch.
At
Now I'm kind of
1988
curious. If this thing is at the
skydiving with
post
pretty much
office,
Zero eyesight would be a crazy experience.
it would be
At Jenny
kind of
says, "Have a story
terrifying.
of my husband's life. Jen, I need you. I dropped something." At D0D0B0B0 says thanks for answering.
Well, I heard
Seems
where it
pretty
went.
fair. Maybe something slower could be more chill. Maybe like paragliding. Bagarth agreed. One says yes.
I've done that.
Gluten free. Most people couldn't guess it. That's impressive. P. Sunrose 8
Thank you.
New entry on Wikipedia. At Natty Barnes says we all
I
love
wonder
PV.
how
Great person and even greater personality.
disconcerting.
Lalatwitpa
this
says
is for you guys.
7808 to prove that message,
Okay.
please. Ryan B.
I'm going to
says
go
the
to
theory.
the
At Joni BC
door
says at
and
least your
see-
zipper is up this time. At Adam
Oh, yeah,
Jones,
that's helpful, 'cause you guys get the
4139
whole
says put it
shot.
back on your feet. At Nick Simon says top tier, don't change
Oh,
it.
no.
Lol. At Anime Nuclear 101 says I mean it's hard to stream and walk while you're blind, definitely is not easy. At Joni BC says feeding it free. At Binks Animation 66
All right.
says
I don't want you guys to see all the
Figlin Husband says the
information.
is not accessible with voiceover. Do you have like a PayPal or something we could donate to?
Where's the tool that I use to open stuff? There it is. All right. So let me open this up, and I'll show you guys. Will be the first ones to see it. And if I can figure out how to open the box.
At
Where's the
1998
seam on this
says,
box?
Yeah, I can only imagine you skydiving, how terrifying it would be for you.
Yeah, I mean, I did zip lining, and that was scary enough as it was. I know. I'm doing it with my back too because it's got all my personal information on it. I know. I should have grabbed my knife. All right. Yay! It's what I think it is. Let me put this. I'm gonna put it here for now.
More cost-effective peace hand sign.
Lock the door so that Steve doesn't greet the guy. Oop.
Lola
That's what this
Topples
is.
just cheered 200 bits. Brown chicken, brown cow, wow, sea shot, boat chicken, brown cow, foot shot, yay.
What? So, here we go. This is the one I just got. I'm going to bring you guys to the kitchen. I do wish I had. Yeah, what is happening? I just got something in the mail, and we're out of my studio.
You are not facing the camera.
No, the camera's not facing me. That's the problem.
Ryan B3RRY
Hold on,
says,
are
what
you
does
right?
it
Is
say?
it actually? All right, so the first hat that I got, because I was excited to do some Blind Penguin merch, was this one.
At Zanelson
Fully
9093
stitched.
says, do you play any instruments?
I play the
At
voice.
Joni BC says Pete was opening a package.
Yeah, I was opening a package, and so this is the one that I got. And Banana told me the thing that says "peel to reveal" is a little difficult to read.
Brown
So,
cow is like the special time music of Bochkavo Wow.
so I had this one made up, which is what I just got.
You are attached to something that's attached to the ground. Still
Now I
terrifying,
can't.
in my opinion.
I can't feel this
Mark
one
says, I
because
wish
it's
I
just
could zip
direct
line,
printed.
People wouldn't let me because I have trouble walking. At Reddit says,
But that is hopefully more clear. Hopefully you get that one a little bit better because it's just printed on there, not stitched. Hopefully you can read all of it. It's supposed to say "peel to reveal." I'm in.
Moose
This is like a flat brim hat.
Says, hi, how have you been?
I think I've been good. I wonder if I'm in the shot.
I haven't a lot of it says I couldn't imagine
ooh.
skydiving or paragliding blind.
That is a really flat. I don't like
Sunrose
flat
says
brim
both are
hat.
fine, but yes, second is more clear.
Yeah, I
Ryan
got
B3RRY
this.
says
This
side by
hat needs a
side.
little bit of a curve.
Lalatwitpa says,
I
I
can
like
do
the
them side
stitch
by
better, it's
side.
easier to read on screen.
Really? The stitch was easier to read? That's
At I have a little
interesting.
platypus
That
says
can't
the
be
hat is
right.
cool.
So that's the one that's printed, and this is the one that's stitched.
Wildcat Jordan says the thing about
Stitched,
flat brim is you can make your
printed.
own curve.
Yeah,
Kimbo 14 says they are cute.
stitched,
At
printed.
D0D0B0B0 says it looks cool but maybe hard to tell through the camera. At Tucker
Yeah,
BLJ
I mean,
says hello.
if I bring this,
Lalata
if I bring this
says the pig is
upstairs,
faded on
that
screen
camera's.
versus stitched. At Jenny says
Huh.
that would be a
It
nice
is?
idea. Someone out of 50 orders of the blind penguin soap wins a hat in their box. But
Well,
Dr.
I'm not
Williams
making
says
the
stitched
I'm
is
not
better.
selling the.
At
Really? The
Animation
stitched is
66
better.
Says woo up pointing index. Up pointing index.
I'm not going to
Pointing
sell the
index.
merch yet. It's
Rightwards
just for me.
pointing arrow.
Like I
Rightwards
like
pointing
getting
arrow.
out there with it.
Rightwards
I'm
pointing
going to
arrow.
bring it.
Rightwards pointing arrow. Rightwards pointing arrow.
If this is going on for too
Rightwards
long,
pointing
I am going to get
arrow.
rid of
Pointing arrow. Rightwards pointing arrow.
muting you.
Wildcat Jordan says
No,
I
it
like
just
stitched
ended.
more, but printed is easier to read. At
I'm gonna-
Anime
yeah, that's what I
Nuclear
figured.
101 says it does say that on the hat. At Joni BC says
I'm
they
gonna
both
take
look great.
it
The new one
upstairs.
is easy to read. I like the first one better though.
Because you
At
should be able to see it
1988
on
says
the
both hats look
the
great.
better camera.
At Reddit says yeah.
I mean, I
Stitched
guess
is
it's just a
easier to
matter of
read.
preference then.
At Mega Sean
Stitched
says
is
hi.
easier to read. That I gotta bring
At
this
Jeff
up to the
Rodriguez
Sony so you guys can see it on the
156
good
says
camera.
Stitched looks way more vibrant. At Jenny
Because
says you
Banana
don't
said
sell
that
it,
she
they
had a
will
hard
randomly.
time reading the Stitched.
Lalatwipa says
Well,
stitched is more
I
vibrant
mean
on
that's
screen
cool
than
too,
printed.
but
Ryan
I'm trying to
B3RR
not
says
lose
printed is
too
better,
much
but
money in
both are
this
easy to read.
venture.
At Mega Sean says cool.
The hats are $30 a
At
piece,
Binks Animation
and I'm
66
making
says
a
live.
grand total of
At Joni BC
17
says the
cents on
stitched
every
is
box
easier
at
to read,
this
it's more
point.
vibrant.
All right, well that's interesting. I guess I'll be a stitched hat wearing guy. Hold on, I'm going back to the office, and then I'm just gonna have to go back down there again when it's food time. And I don't think I'm gonna eat with you guys. I feel like that's weird. I
At
feel like
Binks
people.
Animation 66 says
It's
wait,
a
how
little
do I
weird.
send stuff to you? At Gino BC3DS says your voice sounds a lot like my favorite hero Batman. At Mega Shonk says good.
I hear that a lot.
At Zananelson 9093 says personally I
You can
thought
mail
the
stuff
printed was
mailing
better.
address. Oh crap! Which you can find
At
on
D0D0B0B0
any of my
says this
unboxing
is a really fun
videos.
stream to attend, but it is really late in the UK, so I should probably go to sleep. Good luck with the rest of
Hold
the
on, my
stream, though.
butt's stuck on
Ryan
a
B3RRY
microphone.
says mukbang. At
Oh, I fired off the music.
Preference, we can't touch the stitch to read it, but they both still look great.
All right,
Sloppy
hold on,
Sketch
hold on,
says you
hold on.
could
I'm
maybe
switching.
Make it a
There we
little,
go.
the rating bigger. At Joni BC says the address to send Pete gifts is in his bio for the channel. Lalatwipa says I have to go feed my sugar daddy. I will be back in a bit. At Anime Nuclear 101
There we
says
go.
some
Sorry,
people
I
like to search
forgot.
hats, some people like to print hats. It just depends on you. At Binks Animation
Well, it's hard. It
66
doesn't
says, is
depend
it
on
in
me because.
Facebook? At
Oh,
Anime
oh,
Nuclear
oh.
101 says
Lola
Stasha.
Topples just cheered 200 bits. We lost sound.
I forgot to put the microphone back up. I got you back now, though. Hopefully. All right. Geez, I'm sitting on everything over here. Sitting on a bottle. Is Petey still over there, by the way? Oh, Petey didn't get stolen by Steve when I was. There it
At
is.
Joni BC says it's here on YouTube. At Jenny says
It was just a second. I'm
At
back.
Binks Animation
Should be
66
back.
says we
Should be
can't hear
back
you.
now. Okay.
At Mega Shonk says so cool colors. Lalatwipa says
James,
we
you've been
are
hanging out for a while tonight, huh?
At James Gardner PZ3RL says we can't hear you.
Oh, I need to keep at least
Sunrose
one
8 says
headphone in.
LOL, he'll
Yeah.
be your sugar
I just
baby,
forgot to
technically
turn on my
LOL.
actual microphone.
Kimbo 14
Ah,
says we
good.
are back. At Binks Animation
Nice.
66 says okay, you
Alright.
good.
Now,
At Joni BC says sound is back.
yes. Let's see.
At James Gardner
When the-
PZ3RL says yes.
When my what? Oh, yeah. When my food gets here tonight, I think
6:40
I'm
PM, Stars Bar
not gonna muckbomb you guys or whatever that is. Oh crap!
At Joni BC says Petey is still there. Fast forward button. Wallfed Jordan
What is-
says I'm
what
still
did I
here.
do?
I'm just writing in a notebook while listening.
What?
Watching. Play button. Rewind button. Play.
What
Fast
is
forward.
happening?
Click on, please. Twitch chat. Top Nemo. At Jenny. Twitch.
Lola Topples gifted a tier 1
Chat lady.
subscription to Sunrose 8.
That was very nice. Whoa!
At Made Jab Brown 3983 tip $5 through Super Chat.
Thanks, Mateo.
Petey is still there.
Good. Good.
Says, who do you think is giving me the money to be so generous?
Oh, I went. I went on. Let's see. I got.
Animation 66 says, can you start a series where you listen to songs? Send.
No, I literally couldn't do that.
Always so generous.
Someone was asking if I could start a series where I was listening to songs. Like, no, you can't play copyrighted music. I didn't know what my phone was showing, so I grabbed it for a sec. Oh, now I'm getting
Ryan B3RRY says can't hear TTS.
I know. I had turned it off for a second. Now I'm getting a message. I feel like I just felt Steve come up here. Oh, no, it's not Steve. That's baby Skylar. Hi, Skylar.
At
What's
Avon
going on?
Durham says you are so cool. Love watching the unboxing.
What did I just get?
At Anime Nuclear 101 says somehow you spell it up somehow.
13 minutes left to double dash hot beverage. Banana.
13 minutes left until my food gets here.
6:44 p.m. Friday, July 6th.
Sunrose 8 says add Lalat with
6 minutes
pause.
left. Messenger.
Oh.
Now, Joshua Howell. I'd also love to tell you about a find a way angle I took 6:44 p.m.
Okay. No,
Jimbo
that's a
14
messenger.
says Skylar.
All right. So I got my hat. This is the Stitch one on my head. I'm still wearing the microphone.
At Matejabron 3983 says Skylar is there.
Hi, Skylar. What's going on?
At
So-
Animation 66 says my name is Skylar or Skylar.
Skylar.
At Umbra 10-0 says hello.
That's the new
At
printed
James
one that I
Gardner
just grabbed.
PC3RL says you got a dog on the couch by the way.
There we go. I
At
got
Dalton Jones 8500
Side by side.
says said hi.
I wonder if you can tell. So this is
At
the Stitch
Nazakin
one
556
on your
says, "What
right,
up, P?"
my left.
Ryan B3RRY says you are not centered.
What do you mean I'm not? Oh, well, because you're in vertical, maybe? I don't know.
Lalat says never mind, sugar daddy is happy to eat what.
So where do I have to be centered? Okay, I guess I'm probably centered right about there in the vertical. I wonder if I was uncentered all night in the vertical. I would prefer that people watch in horizontal, obviously, because you can just kind of see the whole scene. Although tonight it's just a big mess. I've got like bottles all over the place and everything. But you can see Skylar over there. I think she should be in the screen. If I do this this side view, what up side view? Skylar's over. Where is she? There's Skylar's butt. I touched Skylar's butt, and then I put you guys back
Says,
on.
I was about to ask you to do something voice-wise, but if I did and you decided to do it, others would ask for the same, and that would be too much lol.
I know, just doing voiceovers all night.
PG Sidekick says stinky McStinkulators, that is all LOL.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. This shot is better. I promise you that the stitched is better on screen than the printed.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm excited about. I like the Stitch because I can feel it. Like I can actually feel the stitched one. This one, I mean, it's so lightly printed. I don't even know it's there. It's just that Banana told me this one. She said that the words.
And it goes really fast. Do you get used to it or do you understand it?
Yeah, well, both. You get used to it and you understand it. Yo, what's up? She told me that she couldn't read Peel to reveal. She said it was a little small. But anyway, I don't know. I think I will. I think some merch would be fun for this thing a little down the road. But right now we're just focused on the actual soap, which you can get at blindpenguin.com. Where are you guys? There you are. And then where's my phone? I've got so much. I'm just sitting on technology. There's just technology all over the place here. Where's the
Galactica says the printed has a reflection.
Lolatopause just cheered 200 bits. The printed has a reflection, the stitched is easier to see on camera. Both apps the Peel to reveal is hard to read.
Okay. Well, I sat on all the music, obviously. That's what's going on, clearly. All right, there we go. I told you I was sitting on too much technology here. I sat on literally every song that I have at once, and they all started playing. All right, so...
Wadaput says if you pay for YouTube Premium, YouTube can't copyright strike you for playing music because you pay for their services.
That doesn't...
Sunrose 8 says maybe you can make the text slightly bigger in this...
You're so backwards. Yes, obviously, you as the viewer can... If I was playing copyrighted music... All right, try and follow along here. You're watching my channel. I'm playing copyrighted music. Let's say I'm playing Taylor Swift, right? Now, everybody that's watching me doesn't have YouTube Premium, right? Because a lot of people don't. Now, I'm putting out Taylor Swift to a bunch of people that haven't paid for
Yummy
it.
_beandip just followed.
Thank you, Yummy _beandip, for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. So this is why, this is like common knowledge. Everybody knows this. As a streamer, you can't play copyrighted music. You can't. You cannot do it. It's not a thing. It's not... Radio stations that are simulcasting can do it because they have an overall broadcasting agreement with ASCAP BMI. This is something I know. Trust me. People try and argue me with stuff when they don't know what they're talking about. It always drives me kind of nuts. I don't have an ASCAP BMI license. I don't have a broadcast license or an open air license to use music like a radio station would. So, and it's also extraordinarily expensive. It's like $70,000 or $100,000 a year to get that kind of a license. So me as just a regular streamer, yes, you can put some music in videos and in shorts, but then you split the monetization with the ASCAP BMI rights holder, but you can't do it in a live. You will just get muted or turned off. So I can't sit here and lissn to music. Trust me when I tell you that. I mean, because that would be pretty
Blue
easy.
Phantom 2 says nice hat.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Whoa. No way. Did we start a hype train?
Intonation 66 says
All
nice hat
right.
and
Fetid. Well, now we got a hype train going. I was going to get out here and get my food, but, oh, hold on. I want to do like 5 things at once. Hold on. I have to turn on my,
66 says fitted hats. LOL, I hate my phone.
I have to, oh,
14 says that's interesting. Thanks for the explanation.
Times.
Ryan
Oh, hold on.
B3RRY says how does TikTok streamer get away with it?
I don't know. You tell me. I mean, their auto checker probably isn't as good as the YouTube one, but they will get in trouble.
Husband says it's
I mean-
okay, man. Don't worry about the hype train. You gotta eat.
Oh, no, I was just trying to turn on my, notifications so I get notified when the person comes here. I'm going to settings, turn on the motion alerts.
Says go eat, Pete. You need the fuel.
No, the food. All right, the food's not here yet. Hold on. I was just turning on the notifications so I find out when they get here. There.
Send address so I can eat your food for you.
No, it's my food and I want it. I feel bad that I don't have like my good microphone working for the hype train, but we do have music. And now I feel like
Says, what's your favorite animal?
my favorite animal is Super Dog. Well, I also like penguins right about now. And I like Steve and I like Skylar. I like Steve. I like Skylar. I love Super Dog. And penguins are freaking awesome.
Ryan
Especially,
says, what did you get?
especially the rockhopper penguin. I got Chinese food. I got 4 things for Chinese food for $100.03. 100.
Says I didn't think about that honestly.
$100.03.
Other people don't get away with it. They get in trouble with it and have to pay a certain amount.
That's what I'm telling you.
Obviously for obvious reasons.
Yeah. I think my.
Lola Tuffles just cheered 200 bits. Pete, everyone thinks you need a seeing eye dog. I think you need a stomach feeling gal.
I don't. Yeah, you don't need a seeing eye dog. Obviously, I mean, Super Dog was a pretty good buddy, kept me company. So this is music. The music that I'm playing right now is stuff that I own the rights to, and I pay $300 a month to get the rights to all the music that I use in my videos. Is not YouTube music. It's not from the YouTube library. It's not free. It's not AI stuff. I pay a company called Megatrax Productions that holds the rights to a whole bunch of music, and I pay for it, so I get to use it in my videos and on my streams. But it's obviously like we're not listening to Alice in Chains or Def Leppard or Nicki Minaj. It's music that's meant for films and television and stuff like that. And I pay. I don't know any other streamer that pays for. So this is something that you do in radio and TV, which of course I come from the world of radio and TV. So I was used to paying for music. I think we keep getting to level 0 /
You'll have Sessic on your rear for licensing fees.
Sessic.
At Creamy1988 says Pete would prefer a seeing eye penguin.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Better than the penguin that took a dump on me last year.
66 says you should use the music my friend makes. Sunrose says, are all your dogs professionally trained?
No, none of them are. Skylar's 9 pounds. One of these you can get professionally. So, this is use the music that my friend makes. So, I did that. Someone's like, oh, sorry, my microphone's been blowing up. That was too hot. Probably distorted there. I got an email. This was like 3 years ago. I was really, and someone's like, hey, I made some music, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I listened to it. I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. So I used the music in a video, and the video was doing really well. It had like 500,000 views or something. And then I get a notification. I get this notification that the person stole the music from somewhere, and then I got a copyright, and the video got taken down. I could either mute it or take it down. I was like, oh, thanks a lot. I really appreciate, this person be like, oh, I made this. And they stole the beat, or they stole the back, they did something on top of something that they stole from somewhere else. So I do not trust anybody that's like, use my music, I made this. I'm like,
not your video or live stream could be removed, or you just pay to have your video or live stream to stay up.
Yeah, well, sure. That's what I want to do. Pay more. That's what I want to do. Lose more money doing this stuff.
Skylar thinks she's too good to follow your rules. Ryan
She does.
B3RRY says sampling.
I think this person did more than sample. I feel like they stole the whole damn thing.
Step 3 out of 4. Button.
Step 3 out of 4 for my
Dasher on the
DoorDash.
way. Step 3 out of
Oh,
4.
the Dasher's on the way.
Dasher on the way. Arrives between 6:56
You'll
p.m.
have to process to confirm the email it is. Blindsurfer
Lola
show accurate?
Tupors just cheered 200 bits. To confirm the email it is, Blind Surfer Show at correct?
Well, it's blindsurfershow@yahoo.com. I
6:54
feel like that's I've asked a couple other people. I'm like, you can hit me up at blindsurfershow@yahoo.com, and then they do Gmail or they do something else, and I'm like, no, blindsurfershow@yahoo.
Step 3
Yahoo.
out of 4. Button. Heading to you. Arrives at 6:54 p.m.
So it's gonna my food's
Heading to you. Arrives between step 3 out. Heading to you. Arrives between 6:56 p.m.
so the food's gonna get here in
6:54 p.m.
2 minutes. 2 minutes till food time, and
Dot. Mail.
let me go to my mailbox.
Tyler C141.
Oh, wait.
6:54 inbox Gmail.
Hold on, I'm in a Gmail. I want to go
Messages.
to
1000p. Question. Gmail. Messages. Message. Gmail. Back button.
back
Mail
button.
messages. Gmail. 6 Blindsurfer Show. Blindsurfer 22 blindsurfer@yahoo.com.
blindsurfershow@yahoo.com.
Lee Thurman. Advice from a beginner.
Nope,
7
that's
Lee Thurman.
last one I got in there is from Lee Thurman. So you have not emailed me yet.
Read one says Twitch likes blocking everything it seems.
blindsurfershow@yahoo.com. Hey, that's a YouTube follow. Thank you. I'm so excited for my food. This has been such a weird day. I started so early at 5. I started at 5. I had breakfast at like 10. Then I got immediately hungry and I had lunch at like 1.
At Rearimer
And now it's almost 7 o'clock.
4978 says Yahoo stands for you always have other options. At
You're still here?
DoorDash and Uber Eats. Any apps that delivers food upcharges and adds other fees, it can get expensive very quickly.
Yeah, that's why my
At
dinner
Zachary
tonight's going to
Martin
cost
M9 says, Hi,
$100.
Murray. At James
Oh, who's
Gardner
Murray?
PZ3RL says have a good dinner.
Thanks,
At Zachary
James.
Martin M9S says I mean Nari.
Nari. I don't know who Nari is.
At Anime Nuclear 101 says I'm not really a fan of Yahoo for an email.
Yeah,
At
Anime
Zachary
Nuclear.
Martin M9S
Nice
says
name.
that was ME.
Okay.
At Creamy 1988 says no need to pay more if you're already paying for it. If you're paying for the music, keep using the music that you're paying for. No need to take extra risks.
Yeah, I mean,
At
that's,
Jonathan
you know,
Gamer 4495 says,
Exactly.
hey, just want to say no matter what happens in life, no matter what dumb stuff people say, you're a great person with people who love you. Never give up,
Oh,
man.
thank you.
Ryan
I wasn't planning on
B3RRI
giving
says
up.
smiley face sunglasses emoji.
Hasn't gotten that bad yet, but I appreciate it. Appreciate the words of encouragement. You know, I can start
At Zachary
disassembling
Martin M9S says
all
Mari
this
was another
stuff.
person.
Oh,
At
okay.
Kakarako08 says
Um,
hi.
Yo,
Zachary
Kakaraku,
Martin M9S says in
Raku.
chat.
I
Sunrose 8
got
says
you.
how much
All
are
right.
you missing, banana? Jenny says I
Um,
own a residential
I
cleaning
mean,
company and Audubon Floor
quite a
Cleaner is a
bit.
pH balanced soap that doesn't need to be rinsed and it is pet friendly and good to get rid of pee sand.
All
The
right.
Garth the Great
Let
one
me-
says
I'll
yeah,
be
Pete, you're
working.
awesome.
I'll be working with
At
something tonight to
66
help.
says what is your favorite anime?
I don't do anime. Anime's terrible for blind people. It's all just like, and there's like, I never know what's going on. I lost my the transmitter for the wireless headphone. I'm trying to put everything back together so that when I get out of here, I can relax and not have to do more work. Oh, I think I'm following the cable. This might be it right there. I got it. All right. Now I
Ryan
just have to hold
B3RRY
down
says
a
favorite
button
movie to work on.
for 5
At Zachary
seconds.
Martin M9S says can you say
SpongeBob.
hi to me?
Hi
At
to you.
Vinxinimation 66 says did you ever cut yourself during a blind guy unboxing?
One time.
Wolf Jorn says
It
LeMayo.
was
Yeah,
unfair.
if I watch anime, I really need to pay attention.
It was
The
totally
Wind Husband
unfair.
says
There's a
thank you for
double
the stream.
edged knife that I got caught on. What did I do with
At
what did I
James
do with
Gardner
the
PZ3RL says you should use your treasure chest for your mics.
Now I
At
lost yeah.
KK4PQR says hello from Florida. Thanks for your videos.
Florida. Oh.
At Jenny says thank you for the stream and enjoy your Chinese food.
Okay.
At
What
Jammer
did I
Monkey
do?
says I
You guys
love your
remember what I
vids,
did
man,
with
they are
the
amazing.
what did I do with the
Garth the Great
damn
one says what is the best movie you've ever listened to that you
microphone?
could really understand what was going on? At Joni BC says Zachary.
I don't know.
He doesn't do call out requests.
I
At
mean, I
Creamy
did say hi.
1988 says gotta love the
Hold
blind
on.
surfer dude Red Heart.
That's me. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. So I just hold the buttons down for like 5 seconds and hope they all turn off. So all the lights should be off on this thing. That's my on the go camera. And I'm gonna put that
At
down.
Zachary
Yeah.
Martin M9S says sorry Joni. It's my first stream.
Well,
Lalatwipa says there
welcome.
I sent an email on Yahoo.
Okay. Well, let's see if I got it. Let's see if I got that message.
6:58 p.m.
At
Nothing yet.
Vinxinimation 66 says
Nothing
I
yet.
just did 20 backflips.
3 out of 4. Button. Step 3 out of 4.
That's a lot of
Dasher is
backflips.
nearby. Arriving now.
My Dasher is nearby, arriving now. I have not gotten your email yet.
At James Gardner
you go to-
C3RL
if-
says is it by your treasure chest?
If you, yeah, well, it was on the ground. If you go to my link tree, there's other ways to contact me there. Oh, no, that's my food. And now Steve's going to start barking. What is my link tree? Linktree.com/ Pete Gustin.
Sunrose 8 says, do you have an overall favorite movie?
All right, you keep asking. I don't really have an answer for you at the moment. I've got I'd have to think about it. I mean, I watched a lot of movies and I could see.
Smiley face.
Smiley face. All right, I am going to. What am I going to do? I'm going to go get that food that the dogs are barking at. And then you guys can chat it yourselves for a couple seconds. I will be back tomorrow at some point. Oh, is that? Hold on. That might have been. Nope. It's not. Still not the email. I still haven't gotten the email. All right, I'm gonna go get out of here and go get some food.
What is your favorite sport? Jenny says, have you seen
The sport of life.
Dreamy 1988 says, damn right you're that guy. Ryan B3RRY says, bye Petey. James Gardner PZ3RL says, have a good night. Jenny says, bye.